Hello! Welcome back, everyone.
Howdy.
Yeah, hi. Welcome back, everyone. Threw me off my groove right.
Sorry.
I am sorry you've thrown off the DM's groove.
Sorry, you have thrown off the DM's groove.
Usually that's Connor's job, isn't it?
Usually.
Yeah, gotta switch things up.
Give it time.
But I am yours again, and I bring several friends from across the internet to play on a D&D show. Before we get on into today's session, some relatively quick announcements. First off, we do not have a bee with us today. They are handling some family situations, so we hope for a very speedy recovery and things get a little bit better from here. Second off, as always, our podcasts are still up to date. Thank God. I'm scheduling everything so far in advance. So if you guys are interested in catching our podcast versions of this show, we are available over on Spotify, Google Podcasts, and Apple Podcasts, as well as YouTube Music. Episode 17 for us just went up. So,
so 18 will be up next week.
Yeah,
18 will be up next week.
Okay. Also, Patreon stuff. If you guys are looking to catch an episode ahead, that is available to all of our patrons starting at our $5 tier. We also have a whole bunch of homebrew content, like the recent release of the Urtzi Heimel's Firearm magazine that has a bunch of subclasses, features, weapons, backgrounds, and magical items, and so much more. And also the avenues that are open in order to tell me if there's anything that we need to balance in the future. So thank you for that. Let's see, what other...
Oh, my art for that character will be out by then, too.
Yeah! Well, actually, no, I think it was released today for us.
Yeah, by the time this comes out, yeah. So,
yeah.
Yes, Scarlet, you were right. That was cotton.
So if you guys want to catch any of the art... Oh, also, I just updated our art gallery as well for moving forward from episode 2024. So if you are interested in getting any of your art into the gallery, or if any of you guys have any art that you want to just show us, then please, tag us over on Twitter, Blue Sky, or just anywhere where we are on our platforms, and we will gladly add it to the gallery and make sure that you are accredited for it. You guys are absolutely wonderful with all the talent that you bring to the show when it comes to art, including all of our artists here. And of course, last but not least, our wonderful friends over at Gamersubs. They are here for another this episode and 3 more. They know, as well as a lot of my audience members know, I am currently on keto diet in order to start working on losing the weight, and quite luckily, Gamersubs has really helped with that. Still the same Sharp Girl cup. But today's flavor is Blowhole Blast. It is a 0-calorie, 0-sugar, keto-friendly powder that you can add to your water to help you drink more water. Also, they make these wonderful cups, to which Emily is actually on one of them. Quite amazing to see that. And if you guys are interested in getting a discount, 10% off on your final order, you can use the code SHIEMPAI, SHIEMPAI, and you will get 10% off. Go to gamersubs.gg/SHIEMPAI in order to get that discount code. Alright. Let's go, baby! Alright, that being said, I think it is time for us to get into today's session of D6.
Woohoo!
Okay. So, where we had last left off, Our adventurers entering within the storm of Storm Shatter's island, battling through the heavy waves, and then subsequently running into a brand new ally in the middle of the storm off the back of a adult blue dragon. You all found yourselves battling not just the dragon, but through the storm before making it into the clearing of the island, noticing that the storm is just outside of its range. As all of you explore the island and find yourselves within the area known as the Windia Academy, a safe haven for sorcerers to learn and grow without the pressures or threats of outside forces upon them. In meeting the headmaster, Arona, one of the 6 legendary heroes of Erdseheim during the Age of Calamity, a lot of you, making quick allies and making an agreement to assist the island in order to make your way to Windia. You all begin to discuss among yourselves, and as well as finding brand new and old ancient secrets, stories, as well as some thorough interactions of particular information that is towards your guys' general goals. That being said, all of you having rested the night and spending more time on research as well as various other tasks, you now move forward as the new day begins. All of you reconvene to discuss among yourselves the next step of the plan amongst this island.
Well, I have to start getting prepared for making a dish, right?
Yes. It's a pretty simplistic dish. It is a wide combination of various types of meat, seafood, a lot of grains, as well as variants of heavy spices. Basically, jambalaya.
Okay.
Ooh. Maybe with a squid accent, given the dead squid we have on the boat.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Cotton would have the question, since we've gained quite a bit recently. Did we pick up any specific stones, like gems, at all? Like, do we still have any? Minus diamonds. I don't want to touch a diamond. That's for Revivify.
I would also like to know this information.
Well, L'Oreal, I'm trying to create something that'll help us in the future, so...
Oh! Yeah. Of course.
The treasure hunter, just like that.
Have you heard of a homunculus before?
A what?
A homunculus.
No, I'm not familiar. What is that?
Basically, it's a little creature that I create, and it needs a specific kind of stone to be its heart. Basically a little guy that follows me around and can help us out. However, without the stone, I can't create the homunculus. Doesn't have to be, like, a specific stone, but I have to have a stone of value to do it.
Oh.
Well, darn,
would
I
any
traded
of...
one now.
Would any of the stones on my person work?
I mean, you have various emeralds on your person, like, obviously
Specifically, yeah, game talk, it has to be a crystal or gem at least worth 100 gold pieces.
There are... You carry various, mostly for style. You know, the hair ties are held by stones. There's some stones in your hat. The clasp on your cape has a big green emerald that sits in it. A lot of them could be valued between 50 to 150 gold pieces, depending on which one you're looking at.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not going to ask, but if you want to help, I won't deny either, but I don't want to presume what your financial situations are either, so...
Well, I suppose if it is for, a bigger quest, I could temporarily part with one of my precious stones.
If it's not something you're willing to just part with and just indefinite, then I wouldn't do that to you.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm fine with it. It's okay. I will just...
She just puts a hand... She'll kneel down, first of all, and then put a hand on your shoulder, like, you do not have to go through an emotional roller coaster of parting with your shinies, I understand.
It's alright. I understand sacrifice is a part of adventure. I very shakily take a stone out of one of my little pigtails and I hand it over without looking at it.
Okay. No matter how even off-centered the hair might be, you're still fucking adorable.
Yep.
as still this one braided hair that kind of comes down to the forward as you push the rest back, as you hold about 125 gold pieces worth of an emerald in your hand as you put it into Cotton's hands.
Are you sure?
Yes.
100% positive.
Do not ask me anymore. I may change my mind.
That's what she's hoping to, because you seem really unsure about
No, it's all good. I'm okay. You can have it. It's just, I'm not used to giving away any of my stones, but I'm also not used to being on a huge spooky island and having to go on this big quest.
Okay. She's just, for the side note, she just doesn't want you to feel like, I want it back, and then just go straight Predator and rip the stone out of the homunculus's heart.
No, absolutely not.
Alright. So, for the uninitiated, basically, when you create this, you can basically form it in any way kind of shape that you want. Some people use, like, birds, or little humanoid-looking creatures, or even floating vials with wings. This one looks like a tiny dragon of a very specific design.
Oh my god, he's adorable.
So she's basically tinkering with little mechanical parts, but like the gem itself is going to be inserted into its chest, and then going from just a pile of little pieces, it comes to life.
Oh!
As placing all the little metal pieces, the wood that kind of makes up a good chunk of the body, as well as all the blue paint that kind of gives it this almost sapphire-like feel. The insert on the chest as the stone slips through and you begin to kind of process the magic into it. You see as the small wings kind of as they kind of just move in this mechanized way, as suddenly it comes alive, and you can see as the kind of neck craning to kind of get an understanding of everything that it's beginning to see and analyze before it looks up to you, Cotton.
Mm-hmm.
And it awaits your order.
Yeah, and she'll just like give it a little pat on the head and just tap her shoulder, and he'll just hop up on her shoulder.
Just
yep. And there you go, a homunculus. But now I gotta name him.
Incredible.
I'm glad that L'Oreal doesn't have the thought to go, that's a very specific looking dragon.
What do you think about the name Azul?
It understands the languages you speak, just so you know. It's got a decent armor class. It can fly 30 feet. It does, I'm reading the servant, if it has wings, it can fly. Let's see. I don't think they can talk.
No.
But they understand you.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to be able to take the orders based off
yeah.
your language.
So, I don't think I'm going to go with Azul. It's a little too on the nose.
Oh, well, I figured that'd be kind of funny.
You know who would be good at naming this? Reloy.
Yeah, what kind of ideas do you have, Reloy?
Reloy Jr.
Of course.
Are you sure?
No.
Very
You are
laid
bloody
back episode
homunculus.
today, huh?
Yeah. I'm good at creating things, but not naming them. Also, the person who plays this character, same issue. I'm good at creating characters. I can't name shit.
What if we named it, Dazzle? Something that matches the stone on its chest, of course.
Since you gave it
Yeah.
the stone, sure.
And if you make another one, you can name it Razzle.
Guys, let's not encroach too much onto copyrighted situations.
All right. Sorry, writing note.
It's okay. Welcome to the world, Dazzle. Basically, it's a steampunk Azure.
In miniature.
As
Yeah.
opposed to a regular punk.
He's not a punk.
Eh.
Okay. So, that being taken care of, anything else that you guys want to do before heading off to your next goal of destination?
Would we be able to ask Arona if there's perhaps any, like, potions or something she could provide us?
You certainly can. She's not within the room here, but she's probably up in her office. Might be able to ask her for any particular interests there.
All right, can I go see her, if that's
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, as you take a leave from the room and kind of make your way through the halls, you take note, however, L'Oreal, as you're walking through this area. Some of the students, when they manage to catch your visage, they immediately dart down another hallway.
Okay. I'm a little insulted. Why don't they want to talk to me?
Make an insight check.
Okay. Sorry, looking for it.
Should
Okay.
be in the skills bar.
Yep.
Oh, there we go.
Oh. Fuck.
Oh boy.
You get a feeling like it is a little insulting because, like, it seems like when they see you, they just get scared and run.
This is a feeling L'Oreal is not used to.
As you kind of pass and watch as, like, the distance being kept before you make it to this main office, as, you know, you knock upon the door and it opens slightly as you kind of cross through. You can see that Arona is surrounded by two other individuals, a Earth Genasi man as well as a half-elven man, currently stopping for discussion as they all look at you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Am I interrupting an important meeting or something?
No, not at all. Please, do come in. As you see as one of the instructors, the large Earth Genasi man, we were simply discussing about the matter that you will all be taking Hakir's food to him today.
Oh, perfect. That's exactly the thing that I came here to discuss. Very briefly, I was just wondering if you maybe perchance had some extra health potions or something laying around in this big old academy that you could offer us.
As you see as the other instructor, as he's just like, well, certainly, we do practice potion making, as he goes and, like, moves the large cape light. As you see along the belt is almost like a bandolier of just, like, various potions. As he pulls out, like, three of these vials kind of in between the fingers and walks over and hands them to you. Go ahead and add 3 potions of greater healing to your inventory.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
Those are good.
Very nice.
And you mentioned the giant's name there, Aaron. Hothgear.
Hothgear.
I figured it was a funky spelling, but I don't know if my phonetic spelling is correct. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine.
I was very close.
Sorry. My H's are very short.
No. There we go. I'm just going to write it down so I have it.
Yeah.
I've added that to my inventory.
Alrighty. As the two instructors continue to kind of keep an eye on you, do be wary. He's quite the excitable one.
Oh, no worries. We were able to take down an entire dragon before we came here. I think we can handle ourselves just fine.
As you say that, like, he's kind of, like, both surprised and mildly impressed.
Hell yeah.
That haste did some good numbers for me.
And as Orona kind of, like, patting both of the instructor's shoulders, right. Is there anything else that we might be able to discuss? Or would you need anything else?
Oh, no, that was everything. Thank you so much, though. I really do appreciate it.
Absolutely. I'll probably be down in the courtyard in a few minutes to discuss further details about Hothgear, but for the time being, we probably need to go over more intricate details as in today's lessons. And both instructors nod their heads. But feel free to take your leave now.
Okay, yes, of course. Thank you. I happily run over to the others.
Yeah. Just like push through the door, walk through the hallway again. People dispersing quickly.
Right.
Alright.
Did you find what you needed?
Yes! Guess who managed to charm the very lovely Orona into giving me several potions of greater healing. Well, actually, it wasn't Orona, and also I wasn't particularly charming, just more polite. But
So you lied to us just now.
no, I had to make it more interesting. It'd be boring if I was like, yeah, I just walked in and asked for a potion. I got a potion. But anyways, we have 3 potions of greater healing. I did a pretty good job, huh?
Yes, you did.
Indeed. Yes.
Very much a good idea.
Just Holly in the background, thumbs up.
To be fair, that's very on brand.
Yep. Let's see. I will also be distributing goodies, but I actually have to make sure I pick because I believe I only have a set amount that I can make per day. Double check my notes. Should be in special. There it is.
Frame of reference, Emily. Ray's character, Mirad, likes to make these delicious treats for the crew. They are a special little temporary HP buff.
Oh, say no more. Wait, did we not like heal all our HP overnight?
We did.
Oh, we did. We took a long rest.
This is just an extra little thing that you can just shove in your mouth and have extra boost.
We get extra? Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah, it lasts up to like 8 hours or something.
Goodie bag. Each goodie bag comes with 5 goodies. I can only make 5 per day at the moment. 5 goodies and only last 8 hours before spoiling. Using your bonus action, consume a goodie and gain 1 health point plus 1d6 temporary hit points.
Ooh. And there's how many goodies?
So
there's
5. I can give. Let's see. I think Mirad will just do the dad thing and just hand everybody 1 and not have one himself.
Yeah, that's a very dad thing.
That is very dad.
That's very
I will add goodie to my inventory.
Hell yeah.
Yep. If you need a reminder of what it does, I've got it written down over here too.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yep.
Yee. So hopefully, if anybody's in an emergency situation, they can just pop one of those and get out of a pinch or help somebody wake up from unconsciousness if it's in a pinch.
Roll it.
Uh-huh.
Make me an Arcana check.
Arcana.
The Arcana.
Natural 20.
There's something in the air today. Something around this group right now. Something magical happening. You can feel it almost as if it's around your shoulder.
You okay there, Revely?
What's up?
Just feels like there's something maybe extra in the air today.
A good extra or a bad extra?
Is this one of your like poetic things going on, or is like actually you're feeling something?
It just feels like maybe there's a bit more energy in the air today.
Could I also try this check, considering that I am proficient in it?
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Okay. Hello. Oh, it fell asleep. There it goes. 23.
23? Much like Roloi, as you begin to kind of focus on the magic around you, you feel something is here. It's floating around the group. It's surrounding this small area, and it's kind of floating over shoulders and above your heads. Something is in the air here. You just can't see it.
Hold on.
I will ritual cast detect magic.
I would also, if you point it out, I'll try throwing fairy fire on it. It is a 20-foot cube, so I can just kind of toss it right here.
Just flashbang everybody here.
Just covers L'Oreal's eyes. Hold on a second.
Glitter bomb.
Yeah. Fire?
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in the light, and fails. It's a dexterity save of 14.
It is not a creature.
Okay.
Yeah. But detect magic would determine it is divination magic.
Again? Also,
I think we're being spied on.
Oh.
By who?
Is there like a specific like scrying orb, or there's just something?
In order to see the scrying orb, you would need to see invisibility.
I don't think my magical eyes from my warlock evocation can see invisibility. Double checking.
Well, if it was her, she's not looking for me or Wenry right now, because she can't. But if it is her, I'm also terrified.
Who is it hovering over? Sorry, I'm reading as I'm trying to...
It's mostly hovering over, like, Roloi and yourself.
Okay.
Could that be the pirate lady? No.
Danae.
So, my pact magic... Locations, there they are. Okay. No, I can only do detect magic. But, with that being said, Mira's like, hey, you know that... I know that we're gonna be fighting, but just to fuck with whoever's trying to spy on us, do you think we could have, like, that undetectable thing on both of us?
That took him weeks.
No, like, I mean, you don't know, the permanent effect took weeks, but this would be for
just
today.
Just a temporary effect?
Yeah.
Just to shake this?
We're
Probably
also
not a bad idea.
We're also in a school full of people who know magic. They might be able to help us.
That's true.
This is like a... So detect magic, I'm not seeing any sort of like scrying orb. I don't think we would have I don't think it's scrying because it would have needed to make a wisdom saving throw firsthand.
Yeah.
Does with my natural 20, would it be? Is this a spell, and could I recognize what it is?
I think detect magic helps you recognize it, right? No, that's identify, right?
No, identify,
Yeah,
but you also
I
need
recognize the school.
Yeah, the identify
You would
would also
know.
something I have to be able to touch.
Gotcha.
You would know that the kind of power that it would need to not only get through that storm, but also the kind of spell one would have to cast in order to kind of just get a general overview of you guys has to have come from somebody who's extremely powerful.
Yeah,
It is magic. It is a spell, but you don't know what.
Yeah, Cotton's gonna slip out of the room, see if she can find any of those teachers that might be able to see invisibility. Because that's not good for them, but also not good for this place that's trying to be secret. So
Yeah.
I can't dispel this either.
Yeah.
Yeah, would it be possible to divide and conquer just to try to find somebody
Cotton's just gonna quietly leave the room and do this.
Yeah, because they have the undetectable thing on them, so they can't be followed.
So I'm gonna go find the nearest teacher that might have see invisibility.
And so do you, Winry, if I remember
Yep.
correctly. Yes.
Yeah. You three
Yeah,
stay in this room.
When someone tries to divine you, you basically show up as something different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So
Me and
that's
Roll
my
I play
plan.
rock, paper, scissors as we wait.
All right.
As-
Cotton, you go that way. I'll go this way.
I could cast non-detection, but I'd need diamond dust for that.
If you don't have that.
Can't sacrifice diamonds right now, I'm guessing.
Near.
Let's see.
Probably not.
As far as things go, though, probably after Cotton goes to leave, and Cotton, as you run into that Earth Genasi, as he's kind of being followed by a kind of like ducklings of young sorcerers before they all suddenly hide behind him.
Yeah, she's like, sorry, don't mean to alarm. And then she just like tries to get him to like lean down, so she doesn't want to alarm the kids. She's like, there is something we can't see that's following us in the room that we're in. Myself and my companion Winry can't be scryed on, but if it's scrying and it's finding this place, it's got to be strong. Do you happen to have invisibility? Because if it's finding us, it's found your island too.
Do I have invisibility, or can I
The
see?
ability to see, yeah.
I certainly do. It's one of my very few talents. As he goes and turns to the young students, all of you please return to the classroom for the time being. I will come back and get you all, just as he kind of points back to one of the open rooms, and they kind of slowly walk back. It's like, man, this sucks.
The dragon's watching, just like tilting
Aw,
its head like a
man.
puppy.
Yeah. As returning back, as soon as this teacher enters the room, his eyes go from like what is almost that stone grayish Celara and these very amethyst color irises as they shift into this multicolored hue to kind of look around the room. And he sees something for raising the staff, and then as he gets closer, tries to go at it and completely whiffs as he's just like, whoever was watching all of you certainly left in a hurry.
Did you see what it is?
Certainly did. It looked like an eyeball. Not a normal one either.
Baldur's Gate 3 PTSD.
It looked like a eye with multiple irises.
Eye with multiple irises?
Yes.
Like a ring within a ring within a ring, or multiple irises on the same eye?
Like multiple irises on the same eye. It was staring in every
Ew,
direction.
what the fuck?
I'll inform the headmaster, but for all of you, you should probably head and deal with Hothkia first. We'll see if there might be any intruders coming in from beyond the storm.
Yes, probably best to get moving on that.
Yeah.
I don't want to risk this eye coming back.
Apologies about that.
We'll have this handled, but for right now, go ahead and make your way towards Hothkia.
Okay. So it's either the Witch Queen, or it could also be Arthur, which is worrisome.
My money's on the Witch Queen.
Yeah. I think
We kind of ticked her off at the very end.
Wait, who's the Witch Queen?
A long story.
Oh.
A very messy one.
Let's just say simpler terms, my dad's very angry ex.
Oh.
she doesn't like us very much.
No, and she's quite powerful.
Why would she be spying on us all the way out here?
Well,
Revenge.
Oh.
Yeah. We kind of interrupted one of her big old plans. And
Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned.
I
Is that
counterspelled
true?
her.
True.
Yes, she did.
and you did a wonderful job with that roll. Once again, thank you.
Yeah. Yep, no problem. Just arcade mastery flexing over here.
It's very impressive. I have no idea what that feels like, but very impressive.
To counterspell a godlike being? Oh, let me tell you, it's something else.
Living the rush.
Would love to experience it one day, maybe.
I'm going to ride this high for the rest of my life.
No matter how short
Add it to your resume.
Even should I completely make a fool of myself, I'll always look back at that one time I did that cool thing.
I don't think any of us are forgetting that.
I would hope not.
Right. As all of you leave this room and make your way down to the courtyard, and Murad, as you're holding this relatively large pot of food coming down, you see as there is a stern look of Arona kind of staring at the massive storm wall that makes up the barrier of this island. As all of you come to approach her, she breaks her attention before seeing all of you. Right. No. For anything else. So, a little information about Hothkia. Hothkia is quite the character. Try not to mind some of his insults. He is one that prefers to see people's strength before anything else. And also, if he offers you something to drink, kindly turn it down.
Are you sure?
Very.
May I ask, what is he going to offer?
It's either alcohol or poison, but I guess they're also a poison, so...
It could be something else as well, depending on their sense of humor.
Ugh.
I cast
don't wanna think
divination.
about it.
You can see in the back of your mind as time fractures from the very moment that you stand there. As it comes to you, there is a small cup, a decision, left or right, yes or no. Should you take the cup, it feels like you're drinking a cloud of fire versus not taking it and kind of just feeling a lot better about yourself.
All right, so
Oh, man.
very politely decline drinks.
Tough decision.
Jeez. Yeah, okay.
And also, if he wishes to have a discussion amongst all of you, as I'm sure he will, just remember your manners. He's kind of keen about that.
Wait, so we're supposed to endure his insults and not insult him back?
Unfortunately, yes.
When you're that
And
big, you kind of can wield that.
We can't accept the wine from him. Can't
You
insult
can,
him back.
but I don't recommend it.
Take like 20 d6 fire damage from the inside.
This is... Man, this is just not turning out to be as fun as I thought it was going to be.
You will be surprised.
Alright, well, it just stretches out, pops his back. Ooh!
Oh, and once you return, I will probably have some more details about your particular request, Mr. Rowan.
Ah. Yes, very much interested in that. Thank you.
Okay. Walk towards the storm cell, as she points towards it. And once you pass through its barriers, be wary. Do not deviate from the stone path, for if you fall in the water, you will sink deep.
Tugs the cloak of the manta ray a little tighter.
As she kind of takes a step back and provides you the stone path that leads to that cell. Best of luck.
Good luck with whatever the heck was spying on us.
Hmm.
Huh?
I'm about to actually go find out myself.
Yeah.
As she holds out her hand, and appearing from it is that large staff that she would carry down with her before, and she places it under herself as she flies off into the sky.
That's a cool trick.
There goes a very pretty lady.
You know, I can't disagree.
So it happens, as elves get older, they get so much more
Pretty.
beautiful.
So pretty.
Right?
Mirat
Must
has
be
no
nice.
reaction. He is only attracted to one woman.
That's my wife! Alright. So, as the lot of you...
I have a question.
Yes.
So, the staff of Amsair...
Scepter of Amsir. Yes.
Right, the Scepter of Amsir. It says that I get certain spells added to my spell list, and I can cast the spells from the Scepter. Is that like a free one once per day, or do we have to spend spell slots for that?
Okay, so the way it was detailed is that these spells are permanently prepared as long as you are attuned to the Scepter of Amsir. So you can cast the spells using your own spell slots, or you can only cast the spells using your spell slots. But that's only if you're attuned to the item.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm assuming you spent time to attune to it anyway.
Oh yeah, I've been attuned to it for a couple days.
Does he still have to do the two 20 rolls?
Yes,
I haven't cast a spell yet.
yes, but
I might though.
He
I
gets to
might
choose
right
it.
now. Wait, I actually did cast divination.
You said
Yeah.
you get to choose it?
yeah, you get to choose. He gets to choose when to use them.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey!
as opposed to the Shard of Dunamancy, I can actually pick and choose my moments now.
Nice.
It's a wonderful end of first chapter upgrade.
All right, let me see. I did cast divination, so let me see what my two rolls are.
Is he still considering drinking?
A little bit. That's
boy.
a 19
Noise.
and a 5.
Choose your rolls wisely.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. Alright. As a lot of you now begin to descend the stone path, as you find yourselves slowly beginning to hear the heavy wind that makes up this inner barrier within the barrier. As you see this swirling dark blue, black lightning and storm that creates this barrier.
Yeah, Dazzle's gonna be clinging to her shoulder.
As you go to touch the clouds, it feels like cool mist on your hand. No pain, no force, not even the wind kind of takes you. It just feels welcoming.
Huh.
Okay. Let's not get lost.
Do we want to hold hands or tie to each other again?
Well, my hands are preoccupied.
Well, I mean, all right then.
I'd like to hold someone's hand if no one's opposed to it.
Whose hands do you want to hold?
That's rude.
Anyone?
Mine are gonna be the easiest to reach here.
Thank you.
Oh, you have
You just met.
Yes, well,
Oh my!
Listen, I've been around.
Scandalous.
I just think it's
I mean, as a
adorable.
bard, why wouldn't you?
The bard is the unexpected.
Stereotyping.
God.
listen, I'll just
Sure
hang on to
thing,
L'Oreal's
Mr.
hand.
Grimtongue.
If it gets hard to see any of you guys, I'm just gonna have to grab onto somebody's robe or something.
Yeah, you can grab onto my coat. I just can't grab onto you.
Okay.
As
The tall leading the smalls.
Always happy to do so.
all 6 of you pass through and begin to enter, your vision becomes obscured as all of you are kind of just slowly following each other's shadow from the small sparks of light that kind of make up this area. As all of you slowly finally push past the last bit of this cell, you enter almost as if like pure daylight and smooth, calm water. There's a single stone path that leads up to this massive platform, and on top, sitting in a meditative state, is this massive, humanoid-looking creature the size of a building. And from him, you can see what are these long streams of electrical power that come off of him. And every time it comes back and reaches him, it goes back and then it shoots back out. And then you can see as the colors of this inner world change just ever so slightly. As the eyes open and they notice all of you. I see. So the headmaster sends me my next meal. And new friends.
Remembering
closer.
manners.
Murad
Okay.
steps closer.
Yeah.
As all of you kind of walk down this path, you also notice that there are these tall trees that stick out of the water themselves.
Huh.
As all of you kind of reach towards the bottom of the platform, see as he stands up, and he stands somewhere close to around maybe 25, 30 feet high.
Hello, good sir.
Sorry. Wrong one. Why, hello. It looks like this time she sent ones that are a bit bigger.
She sends students?
Oh, yeah? She sends many. Prepare them for the rest of the world.
Ah.
How many have you killed? Do you kill people?
Encountered. How many have you encountered? Play nice.
Sorry. Oh, right. Oh, God. Okay.
Manners. How about we introduce ourselves first? Hello, I am
Yes.
Cotton.
This is off to a rip-roaring start.
Yes.
You can see as Holly's like, Holly.
Yep.
Murad, your chef for this lovely day.
I am Wenry. It is good to meet you.
We all look at L'Oreal.
Oh,
L'Oreal and Rolloy.
I pat myself down a little bit, you know. Rub my fingers through my hair just a smidge. Hello, my name would be L'Oreal. It's so nice to meet you. You are so tall and handsome.
Sparkles.
You see, as you
You're
say
doing
that,
great.
there's a large smile that kind of, like, reaches across from face to face, or from each side of the face, as revealing these, like, almost slightly lightning white teeth. I like that one. But words mean very little, and a meal means very little.
Right.
Now show me what you're worth.
Mirad has the food, right?
Oh yes, I'm holding it,
Okay.
and it's still nice and hot.
Fire Genasi hands.
And we will eat after the revelry.
Ah,
Come, my friends!
let me put this somewhere safe.
Yes, we want to have a good place to put this. We don't want to spill this food all over the ground. He spent so much time making it.
Let's set this off into a nice sequestered corner, and Rolloy is going to sneakily put a hand on Cotton's back, and I'm going to cast Gift of Alacrity.
Gift of Alacrity. Ooh, what does that
As you
do?
feel yourself begin to speed up a little bit as your instincts heighten. You can add a D8 to your initiative rolls
Are you serious?
for 8 hours.
But you wanna know what's funny? That also affects the homunculus.
Oh shit!
So
Hell
how
yeah.
do I roll a D8 and then I add that to my initiative, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Sweet.
All right, Mirad is like, okay, like we're gonna find a good place for this, and then we can rumble.
Let's go.
As he says, right where you stand will be perfect. Come.
All right.
As all of you slowly take to the stage, as he stands up and he moves back towards the edge before lowering himself and stepping on the water. Prepare yourselves for the run. Now,
What?
come!
Time to party.
As you see,
I see where you've
from
got
those
that. I
large
see.
clouds, as he reaches up, as two large lightning bolts fill his hands. We shall
Is
begin.
it sparring? Oh,
And I
sparring
need
time.
everyone to roll me initiative.
Sweet.
fuck.
It's a battle time.
So that's a 16 plus a D8.
Do I just click initiative?
Yes.
So 19 in total.
Oh, fuck.
So
Ooh, I rolled a
technically,
16.
so technically the homunculus. We're going by your rules, though. It'll go
General-
after me,
Yeah.
not what it wrote here, because it's a little confusing. So, yeah. So myself and Dazzle are at 19.
I got a 6.
I get a 7.
Are the threes back?
This time it's 4.
L'Oreal is 7. Wait, L'Oreal, what's your dexterity score, not modifier? Should be above the modifier.
It would be right under the name of your character.
Or
The bigger
Emily.
number.
Huh?
Emily, what's your dexterity score?
The
big number.
Oh, the big number?
No, the
Yes.
small.
The
No,
ti-
the
the-
small.
Oh, it is a
number.
small one? Oh, okay. So,
Oh,
so
16.
16.
Oh, no.
And what's roll is?
My dexterity modifier?
Dexterity score.
Dexterity score is 12.
Okay, so L'Oreal's
oh,
going
we gotta
before
roll
you.
for Holly. Hold on.
Oh, right.
I got it.
I needed to know who was going before Rolloy or before
Holly also
L'Oreal.
got a 12.
Winry.
Winry was a 16.
Wait, how do you decide what moves she does, or do you just play for her?
So, yeah, pretty much Blue will be also doubling as Holly today.
Ah, okay.
Connor, do you need the link to her page just in case?
I do.
Yes, please.
Alright, I'm gonna put it in the group chat.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So basically, these two are going to be collaborating on this. Rolly Connor knows a whole bunch of these rules and everything, so he'll be able to back us up on any of these.
I'm like
Yeah,
an
and I've-
encyclopedia, but for
and-
D&D. That's
Same.
my brand of autism.
Yeah. High five.
Hooray for hyperfixation!
So yeah, Holly's initiative was a 12.
Is that including the +1?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty.
She's no longer frightened though, ignore all that, and she's got full health and all that. Just ignore those stats, technically.
Okay.
I guess she would technically have had the treat, so hold on, it's a D6, right?
Yes.
So she gets 3 extra temporary hit points as well.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna write it down somewhere. Or I'll just put it in the chat, so.
I have a notepad as well. Help. Situation.
Okay. Everyone ready? Everyone good?
As
Yeah.
I'll ever be.
Alright.
I'm only using force bullets so I don't kill things.
Alright. As he goes and with the large lightning bolts in hand, he goes and clashes them both before he pulls out with what looks like to be this massive lightning long blade from his hand.
Oh. Thank God I have absorb elements. This shit's gonna suck otherwise.
Okay. As you see, as he
Big
just
guy.
like slides across the along the side of the platform, and he stares you down, Mirad,
Oh.
Roloy,
Waves.
and Holly. As he raises the blade, and then almost as if to call down these large lightning bolts, it's going to be making 3 attacks onto each of you.
Okay.
So I'm going to
Alrighty.
start with Mirad here.
Alright.
It's going to be a 14 to hit.
Miss.
Okay. And now for Roloy, it's going to be a 22 to hit.
That hits.
And
Ouch.
then Holly is a 21 to hit.
Hits.
No, it's too high.
Okay, so Roloy, you are going to be taking. You're taking 13 points of lightning damage as one of the large bolts come out of the blade and hit you across the chest as you just feel it in your shoulder and your muscles tense. And Holly is taking 17 points of lightning damage.
Ouch! Alrighty.
Alrighty. And then that is going to be the end of his first turn. It is now Cotton's turn.
I'm just keeping up with I'm writing down the HP for Holly, so it's my turn, correct?
I'm also keeping track of it.
Okay,
so.
cool beans. So, where am I? There's the pink, right?
No, pink is
Pink
Lord.
is Lori,
Yep.
right, I'm purple still. Alright, and that big guy all the way at the top is him, right?
Yeah.
Cool! Let's see. Yeah, I guess I'll just do what I'm supposed to be doing. Pew-pews.
Yeah.
So let's see. +8 to hit. 22.
22, that will hit.
And the second hit. 19.
19, that will also hit.
Alright, cool. I just want to do the rolls first and then I'll do that afterwards. So the first hit is 13. And the second one is 16. And I'm also now resistant to fire damage again.
Okay, so that puts you at 29.
And I'm gonna move away about 1, about 4 steps further away from everybody, because I don't like staying grouped up with people, because that's a bad idea. And I think...
Especially in a line.
Yeah, that would suck. And I think that's all I can do for the time being.
Excuse me as I do math.
I also now have advantage on hitting him. At all times now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna have Dazzle stay near Wenry and L'Oreal. He moves 30 feet.
Oh,
And he's flying.
Just a moment.
Just use a little wormy guy.
I mean, I do have this little wormy guy, but that's for you.
Ah, that's for me, yeah.
I do have a little guy, though.
A little guy?
Now we've got more little guys living on the ship.
And let me take a look at his thing really quick.
An honor.
Oh, it's under inventory, that's right. 30 feet. How far away is the dude from where, I guess, Dazzle is now? Just want to make sure, because I'm just getting used to him, so I'm sorry.
About 35 feet.
Ah, okay. Yeah, he's just gonna stay there for now.
Okay, good to know. Alrighty. And that's it for Dazzle?
Yep.
Alright, Winry, you're up. Holly will be on deck.
Okay.
Alright, well, let's see here. Wenry does not like being grouped up, so yeah, she is also going to run from the group. I'm sorry, Aaron, I don't see the compass here.
Oh, my goodness.
Gasp.
I would also like to point out that Holly, blah, blah, blah. Cotton has her hood up just in case.
For swimming, yay.
I've seen Final Fantasy and things getting knocked off of, areas and shit.
Yes. Alright, Wenry will probably run due southwest. Not to the edge, but like 5 from the edge.
Right about there?
A little more to the west. By 2 squares, if you can. That's east.
Oh. What? There we go.
East?
There you go. Thank you.
Not west.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. Let me see here. What can I do? I think Wenry is going to cast... Let's see here. What range is that? That is 60 feet. Alright, she's going to cast a Flaming Spear. Or Sphere, excuse me. That was a PH, not a... It's a Dex 13 save.
Okay, I have it. Oh, here it is. Ah. Flaming Sphere, right?
Correct.
Alright, Dex 13. It's gonna be an 18.
Ah, damn. Well, let me see here. Okay, oh, jeez, what the hell is it? There's so much flavor text! Okay. The creature takes 2d6 fire damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful save, so we'll see how much we do. Let's see, so that is 8 damage divided by 2, it's 4 fire damage.
Okay.
Not the strongest spell, but it's gonna be sticking around for a minute.
And is that a concentration?
It is a concentration.
Okay. Just want to be sure.
Up to 1 minute, and anybody who starts their turn within 5 feet needs to make another dex save.
Okay, good to know.
I think that's just about all Wenry can do at this moment. No, you know what? She's gonna take a munch of that little snack because it's a bonus action.
Okay.
And that d6 gives her a bonus 5.
Alright.
Also, technically he's marked. I don't know if that's a ring that you need to put on him.
Oh, I do have... Nope, not that one. Do I have... Where's my hunter's mark?
This is a good question.
I don't know.
In light of that, go ahead and, with the end of Winry's turn, Holly's up. L'Oreal, you're on deck.
Okay.
Connor,
Let's see.
Start planning ahead.
You got the page, right?
I do.
I also have the page.
Okay. I don't know what's probably best for her to go first, but
We kind of talked about Bane being the first thing to cast.
Yeah,
Alright.
since nobody's really terribly hurt right now, Bane would probably be a good opener.
That or Toll of the Dead.
Let's see.
So I'm gonna go with Bane. It is a charisma saving throw.
Charisma.
DC 14.
Charisma.
why do I feel like charisma's a good one for him, though?
It's going to be a
Who knows?
22.
Yeah.
One of the very few saving throws he does have.
Ah, okay. So that is one.
Save that.
That's fine.
Those. Unsure about what to do about the bonus action, though. I don't see many for Holly.
Keep in mind, healing spells are a bonus action.
Yeah, wait, who? Let's see.
Rolei was hurt. Rolei was hurt. Holly was hurt, and Miran's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Probably going to spend a healing word on Roloi then.
Yeah. Bring up the
So-
squish.
Let me
I
see.
appreciate it.
She also has a very specific sentinel, so.
Absolutely. So that is 1d4 plus 3.
Okay. Is that going to be the end of Holly's turn?
So that's only 4
Forward.
points of healing to Roloi.
Better than
Second.
0 points.
There we go. Yes, that should be the end for Holly.
Yeah. I
Alright.
can't imagine she's going to be using her mask right now, so.
Hofkir is
Not
going to
yet.
go ahead and activate one of his legendary actions before L'Oreal's turn. And
Oh, boy.
I need everyone to make me a strength save.
Oh, how fun.
Strength save.
Yep.
Is this a spell?
Nope.
Oh, a 17.
17?
Alright.
Alright.
Let me make
I did not
sure-
expect that. I have a -1 to strength.
Ugh, okay. Plus 2.
13.
13?
Actually, you know what? I'll use one of my dice and I'll make that a 19.
Okay.
15.
15?
18 for me, and then. Oof.
Wait, hold on. Nope, I don't see any advantages on... Unless my gauntlets give me advantage. I don't think my gauntlets give me advantage.
I also still need L'Oreal's strength save. And Holly's.
Oh,
And
Holly's, right.
Dazzle got a 16.
Holly is...
Actually, Dazzle doesn't have to worry because Dazzle's flying.
Oh, okay, so it has anybody who's touching the flipping ground. Alrighty.
I probably shouldn't be the one to roll.
What happened?
Holly got a 4.
Oh.
They have a 0 modifier.
Nope.
But I also rolled a 4.
L'Oreal's was a...
I got a 7.
Oh god, am I gonna have to go into the water for you guys?
That's saved. Okay. As he goes, and he whips the blade around, and then he slams with the electric pommel as the entirety of the platform suddenly leans one way, as all of you suddenly feel as you're, like, if not quick enough, as your legs suddenly give out as you have to hold onto the side of the platform. Those who failed, Holly, L'Oreal.
Oh, I totally didn't move Holly. We totally didn't move Holly. Oh well. Rip.
Oh no!
Okay, so it's moving towards the person.
Did we fall?
No, well, yeah, you're on the
fall
ground, but you
over?
didn't fall. No, you didn't go into the water yet.
Okay.
And as you both trying to hold on to the stone as much as you can before your fingers give out and you begin to slide towards the edge. And you, as soon as Holly reaches the end, the entire platform rights itself as you both are knocked prone and the rest of you are back on your feet perfectly fine.
We're prone now!
Alright, and that will be the end of the legendary action.
Oh, wait, no, it's a legendary action. Right? I thought it was like,
Yeah.
thought you said it was his turn. I'm like, he has to do a dex
No,
save.
this is a legendary action. Alright, L'Oreal, your turn. You're currently prone on the ground.
What can I do?
You can spend half of your movement standing up. It doesn't cost you an action.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll move. I mean, I'll stand up.
Sorry.
Okay, would I be able to possibly cast Hold Person?
You can certainly try.
I don't think you can do it on something that big.
Really?
Depends.
there
What
is
does the
a-
flavor text say?
Yeah, hold person and hold monster are different things. Hang on.
He is considered a huge giant. They are not
God
a humanoid.
damn
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a humanoid that you can see within range.
Yeah.
You would need hold monster for this.
Can I sleep him?
Not yet. I wouldn't. You gotta wait for. You gotta let it do quite a bit of damage first.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. All right.
I think myself and Wenry are the only two that have hit him so far.
Yeah, just
Okay.
start peppering him
And
with
I-
damage,
right.
or
Or buffing your teams.
Cloud of daggers.
Yeah.
Blender!
Hey, trusty.
very nice.
All reliable.
Remember, we're not
The
killing
good
each
old
other.
people blender.
Yeah. Remember, we're not trying to kill each other though, so be very careful.
Oh, yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
This
we will
he
be
is
very vigilant of
He's-
his wariness.
He's very integral to this island of surviving. So
So, killing him is not a good idea.
How many hit points does he have?
we don't know that.
We don't
Who
know.
knows?
Oh wait, hold on a
Ankle
second.
boodles.
Technically, I can find out eventually because of what I
Meantime.
do.
Hooray.
No, because of what I can do.
Ah, okay.
Because of the Deadeye shot and the trick shot.
Okay.
I will say, however, as a DM, I can tell you he is healthy, meaning he is above
Yeah.
half of his hit points.
We just started
okay.
the fight, so he's
Yeah.
good for now.
Cloud of daggers.
Yeah. And
Roll your damage.
you go ahead and
Oh,
roll,
right,
your,
right,
roll
right,
your
right.
damage.
Yes. At what
And
level?
he
Because
needs
that
to
can
make a
increase how
save.
many you do.
Oh, okay, take a look at here. I'll do 4. Level
Level
4?
4? Alright.
That's a good one.
And
So that should be
Bada bing.
8d4 for you. Yeah. Not bad.
and he doesn't have to make a save, right? It just happens?
Yep.
It just happens.
Alright.
That's Cloud of Daggers for you, baby. That's why it's my favorite.
Alrighty. Nice. Sorry, there is a 69 in there, but I can't tell you where.
Just giggles to himself.
So, just so you know, Ray, because of the Adept Marksman, you learn trick shots to enhance the firearm. You gain a +4 to iron sights and all that stuff. When you roll a 20 on a firearm attack, or deal a killing blow, and then when it comes to like dead shots, he has to kind of let me know if he's like pretty much going to die.
Yee.
Uh,
Gotcha.
The point blank rule.
Thank you. That I couldn't.
Yep.
Brain and words.
Alrighty, and is that the end of L'Oreal's turn?
Let me see.
Any bardic inspirations? Anything else that you want to be able to do before that?
I think. I think that's everything.
Alrighty, good to know.
Oh, wait.
Oh?
Hold on.
Oh.
I.
Uh-huh.
I can bet you
Can I
anything
use-
your Mantle of Inspiration.
Can I use Blade Ward?
Is that a
spell?
bonus action?
Blade
It
Ward is
should
an
have
action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Blade Ward is
Oh.
an action.
Ass. Okay, just kidding.
Bardic
Never mind.
Inspiration is a bonus action, though.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, I'll use that then.
All right. Who do you wish to
pick a
inspire
person.
and how?
Who's next?
Roll light.
All right, I will inspire Roloy.
All right, roll light. Go ahead and take your, I believe, D8.
Yes.
Yes, 1 second. My D8. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh no, he'll use it when he needs it.
Oh,
Yeah,
my bad.
so-
Yeah.
Yeah, Rolly
It's all
will,
good.
Rolly will roll the D8.
So sorry.
Right.
He just
Um,
has it now in his back pocket.
Okay.
And as a tiny little suggestion, maybe if you can move your character away from the edge, if you have enough.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not a-
good
not a-
idea. Can I? How
not a
much
bad
movement do I have? Can I do that? Can I
You have-
shimmy away from the edge?
Just a-
I believe you only have like 10 feet left because halfling.
Oh,
So you got
can
two
I, like,
10
spaces.
feet.
Can
It's
I
still 10
hop
feet.
over to like the, I guess, south?
Okay.
Womp womp.
All right, gotcha. All right, and that will be the end of L'Oreal's turn. Rolai, you're up. Mirad, you're on deck.
Alrighty.
Roger.
I'm going to raise aloft my hand, and from my ring of spell storing, I will cast Mirror Image.
Wow.
This is always fun.
Reloy pulls copies of himself from other timelines. Reloy, they're shaking hands.
Winry
Doctor?
shouts over
Doctor?
the din. He does this a lot.
He pulls a younger looking
They all
version of
say in
himself.
unison.
It's very helpful, though.
And
Sometimes when you're all not looking, the main me leaves too.
I'm sorry, Connor. What was the name of that spell I need for the notes?
Mirror Image.
Mirror image. Thank you.
you get 3 of them, right?
Yes, I believe.
Good to know. Good to know. Just want to be sure.
And then I will spend 2 sorcery points. And I will quicken spell a sapping sting onto yonder Hikante. Needs to make a Constitution saving throw, which
That's it.
he's probably pretty good at.
22.
Yep, that's fine.
About right.
That will be my turn, though.
All right. Good to know. All right, Mirad, you're up.
Alrighty. I am going to. Let's see. I'm going to start with a bonus action. Let's see. Yep, nope. Bonus action hex on the creature. Let's see. Concentration. Let me see. So it just targets it, like, as long as they're within 90 feet of me. And then I will shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts.
Eldritch Blast.
24
24. That will hit.
and 13.
That will not hit.
Okay. 8 force damage and 1d6. 3 necrotic damage. And as for Hex, I think I will target his strength modifier.
All right.
His strength ability checks. And then I will move away closer to the center of the platform. That would be my last bit of movement.
Alright. Good. No. Alright. What end of the platform now?
Let's see. I think the bottom.
Bottom?
South part of the center platform. Not all the way, just in the center. Closer to the center. Like where that little cross is.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so next to Dazzle. Got it.
Sorry.
Okay. No, it's alright. It's alright. Alright, and that's the end of the first round. Now Hofkir's turn.
Oh boy.
See, as all of you have been making shots at him, you can see as he's laughing. It's like, yes, this truly is the revelry.
You're the first person I know that enjoys getting shot.
Battle is
Well,
worth
technically-
living for. Combat is worth dying for. Now come, as he raises the blade high, as you can see as it shoots the lightning as the blade leaves his hands. You see as it swirls and storms overhead. And then he looks down towards the center of the area.
Ah, fuck me.
Oh well.
Oh dear.
Right about... Yeah! I'm gonna need everyone but Holly to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh joy.
Dazzle's
Oh,
gonna
I'm
use
sorry, that was a
evasion.
check. My bad. Let me try that again.
Dazzle's gonna use evasion and take no hits. For sure. Dex.
Dirty 20! Dirty 20!
Dirty 20, alright.
Alright.
Okay.
That is likewise a dirty 20.
Hell yeah. I got an 11, but I will... Wait, no. Hold on. I don't think my evasion, my uncanny dodge does anything with that, right?
Uncanny dodge, if you succeed your evasion check, you don't take any damage, I believe. That's how evasion works, right?
I got an 11.
You fail.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna half that with uncanny dodge.
Alright, so I got 23. Let me make sure I read that right. And Dazzle got a nat 20, so he's evading that shit.
I will
Hell yeah.
use Chronal Shift on Mirad's dexterity saving throw.
Oh, reroll?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can re-roll it. Your dexterity is probably high enough. I want you to succeed this.
No!
Again,
Right, I forgot what game we were playing.
yeah, you forgot what platform I'm rolling on. Everywhere else I'm good. Just
yeah.
not here.
So Dazzle's gonna evade. Got a nat 20, and I got a 23.
And 23. Okay.
I got
Also,
18.
I'm gonna
Am
use
I
Absorb
good?
Elements.
L'Oreal, you're good.
Okay.
Dazzle, Cotton, you're good. Mirad, you're taking full damage.
But half
Winry,
uncanny
Winry-
dodge.
Winry, you're taking half damage, and Rolloy, what was Rolloy's save again?
Soft 20.
Soft 20? Alright, you're taking half damage as well.
I'm also gonna use my reaction to use Absorb Elements to have that again.
Okay.
If it's still gonna hit.
So you're taking quarter damage. All right.
As that massive area gets struck with lightning, as all of you suddenly feel the immediate shock as it reaches up from the bottom of your feet all the way to the tips of your hair. All of you are thoroughly electrocuted by this lightning damage of 29 points.
What
And-
the all of us?
But you take half if you succeeded. So
Oh.
you're only taking 14 points, technically.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
So that means then Cotton will take 7 because it's a quarter.
Yep.
Sweet.
And then I take half because of uncanny dodge, right?
Yes.
Okay. That's 14.
Dazzle just went, no.
Dazzle is actually probably a little bit, like, glowy from that, considering, like, the gem is, like, looking like a pulsating, like, overpowered gem to it.
An
I mean,
arc reactor.
Yeah. And with that,
Frickin'
he is...
Winry and Rolloy with static between their horns.
Just really quick, Winry. What dragon are you?
Bronze.
Yep.
So if you look at your defenses, are you resistant to lightning?
Unfortunately, I am dragon touched.
Gotcha.
I am not actually a dragon.
Oh well.
Oh, but no, you get lightning resistance from the Thunderbird.
Yeah, that's true. The armor.
It doesn't say anything about that.
Did you
You
attune
haven't
to
given her
it?
the item, have you?
No, I have it. I'm attuned, but it doesn't say anything about resistances.
Click the armor and
Yeah, read the
I'm looking
description.
at it. Let's see here. Storm blue robe. You gain +1 to your AC and have. I do have resistance to lightning damage. Aaron, you didn't add that into the thing.
I must have forgot to put the mechanic in. I'll fix it tonight.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's my
then
bad.
I take quarter damage then?
Yes.
Yep.
That is correct.
Okay, let me heal myself up to max so I can get myself back on track with that. Actually, no, I don't want to do 5, so it would take me just 42.
This one rule often has to clarify things. I just want to be sure. So that way you guys don't feel like it's heavily against you.
Alright, tell you what, I'm just going to slap it on here just so that I have resistance to it right now.
Also, L'Oreal and Winry, roll me the damage for your Clouded Daggers and your Flame Spear, because he started his turn next to those two.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep. Because fair is fair. Fair is fair.
Yep.
Oh, right. Oh, gosh. I forgot about that part. I'm reading Holly's stuff at the moment.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I know.
Alright,
Jesus, 22!
Woohoo! Okay, hold on. Where the
Yeah.
where is it?
You never see a bard coming because they just. You especially won't see this bard coming.
There it is. Okay.
She's so adorable yet so violent.
Okay, so that's an additional 7 from Wenry. Jesus.
2 and 7. You guys did practically, almost 30 points before the first turn is over?
Hell yeah.
So who took damage?
Let's see. That would be me. Like, everyone except Holly took damage from that lightning.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll have it updated in the notes. Just give me a second.
I'm just making sure, because...
And ending his turn, he will go ahead and attempt.
There we go, updated.
Uh-oh. He moving.
Yeesh, moving.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. As his whole body suddenly sinks into the water, as those who are just kind of wondering where he is.
I know exactly where he's
you
going.
do know, as you feel the ping go under your feet and then appear behind where Winry is, as he just.
He'd pop up and see that she's already pointing where he was gonna be.
Yeah.
It's like, nah.
As he looks at you, ha ha! And that will be
You're
the
a
end.
funny guy.
He really is. That'll be the end of Hopkew's turn. Cotton and Dazzle, you are up, and Winry, you're on deck.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Okay. So I'm gonna move back. Not going to walk into the clouds over there, but I'm gonna move back again. But I'm staying, about there. Bonus action, Dazzle's gonna, land on Mirad's shoulder and Cure Wounds him.
Oh.
I can do touch spells through him.
Hell yeah.
So he just lands on your shoulder and goes, mwah, and then flies back up. You are getting 8 points of healing damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to pew pew again.
All right.
And I've got advantage. Alright. That's not gonna hit. Let's see. It rolled in my hand, but I hadn't rolled it yet. Why? I'm holding you. Why did you roll? So it rolled a 17 on the thing, but it rolled in my hand, and I'm sorry. So technically, it is a 25 to hit for 25? The first one.
All right, that will hit.
And the second one, it's either a 19. It's either a 27 or a 27. That's two 19s in a row. Damn. All right, so both are hitting.
All right. Both hit.
If only the absorb elements would work on the bullets, that shit would be funny, but it doesn't. It has to be melee. Alright, so
Yeah.
first roll is 18 points. of force damage. And second roll is 20 points of force damage.
Alrighty.
And, Dazzle's gonna move away, further back as well, to the north. So he technically didn't move yet. He's right next to Mirad, so he's got 30 feet of movement flying.
Yeah.
And if anything, does he need to go higher? Or he's good technically with like.
He's good. He's perpetually always flying it in space.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure.
Yeah. All right. Hold on. Let me quickly do some math.
Understood, Ray.
Yep. Alright. And that will be the end of Cotton's turn.
That is correct.
Alright, Hothgear's gonna go ahead and use his legendary action. And I... Let's see. As he literally grabs the entirety of the platform, and then he's going to turn and twist it, as all of you need to make me a acrobatics check.
Jesus Christ.
Even those who are prone, right?
Even those who are prone, yes.
Okay, making sure.
Okay.
All right. Wenry got 17.
17? Alright, you're
16.
fine. You're fine?
30, 20.
You're fine? L'Oreal, you're fine?
16. And then I'm rolling for Holly.
Captain Murad's fine?
Do you want me to do it, or do you want to do it?
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. What's her dex? Or her acrobatics?
Her dex is +1.
Her acrobatics is a +1. All right, cool.
Acrobatics is a +1.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? Yeah, that's fair. Like having each person roll for Holly, so it's not just like one person's fault.
Wait. Uh-oh, I think the battery died on it. There it goes. Never mind.
Row.
19.
19? Holly's fine. As all
She's
of
doing
you,
great laying on the ground.
as all of you see, as the massive giant grabs each end of the platform and then twists it, as all of you suddenly just take a knee and feel the initial inertia, as all of you watch.
Whee!
Suddenly, Wenry feels much better about her position.
L'Oreal just looking straight up like, oh.
He likes you.
And as that comes to an end, all of you, still those who are not prone, stand up and are perfectly fine.
Cool.
Alright, and that is going to be the end of the legendary action. Winry, you're up. Holly is on deck.
Okay, give me a second here. Gotta update the notes. And okay.
I love the twisting platform mechanic. You guys have no idea.
Gee, I wonder where you got these ideas from.
Spin the wheel.
Alrighty. Well, Wenry no longer needs that flaming spear, so she's gonna just dispel that real quick.
I mean, I think you can move it as a bonus action if you want.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, if you wanted to. That's what I'm saying.
The problem is with flaming sphere, I believe it hits anything that it has to go through, and it probably has to go through Rolloy.
Oh,
I don't want to do
that's unfortunate.
Is that actually how that works?
Yes.
Okay. Damn.
It's an object, yeah.
So, because I don't want to hurt Rolloy, let's see, how far away is he from me, Aaron?
Rolloy is about...
Oh, not Rolloy, sorry, Hothgear.
Hothgear is, about 15, 25 feet. Or 15 to 20 feet.
Okay. In which case, Wenry is going to take a step to the north, just to try to keep a little bit of space. And, she is going to use Witch Bolt at 3rd level.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. That will hit.
Alright. That is 3d12 damage, and if that one would stop rolling... Oh, a nice even 20 lightning damage.
Lightning? As you go to cast Witch Bolt in his general direction, as it touches him, you can see he's like, that tickles.
Alright.
It's a storm giant. He's throwing lightning at us.
Listen, I'm figuring out what spells don't work on him. Lightning doesn't work. Let's not use that.
He does have immunity to lightning damage.
Alright, well. In which case, then she is also...
Wait. Are you elemental adept? Thinking about that now?
Am I elemental adept? Hold on, let me see that. I got that somewhere in here.
It should be in your features. If you have elemental adept for lightning damage, he shouldn't have immunity. He should have resistance.
I have elemental affinity.
It's a feature. I swear to God, you took the feature. If I'm wrong, I'm
Let
wrong.
me see.
Elemental affinity, does it allow you to change the element of your spells?
No, that's a transmute spell.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which
distance
I
spell.
actually do have.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Alright, well then, when you cast a spell that deals a type of damage following list, spend 1 sorcery point to change that damage.
There you go.
Pick your poison.
You know, I'm curious. What damage does acid do to him?
It probably does damage.
Alright, well, let's switch that over to acid damage then.
All right. As we'll go ahead and roll that back to it being like acid.
Acid
instead.
damage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Sorry about that.
I will be fair here. So,
Sorry.
as this strange bolt of green attaches to him, as you see it kind of sear away some of the armor a bit, you see it's like, ooh, very interesting. Ah, ha 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 ha.
This
whoa,
one's spicy.
Spice.
Ooh, it's like, oh, I don't like it touching me.
Okay, because now it's a acid green
Yeah.
leash that she has on it.
All right.
It's gonna continue dealing damage.
All right. Is that going to be the end of Winry's turn?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Good to know. Hofkir is going to
Given
use...
she's far enough to be decently away from everyone.
Hofkir is going to use his last legendary action as he raises both of his fists up and he slams it into the platform once again, as all of you need to make a strength save.
Okay.
Strength. I'll get Holly for you if you want, unless Connor wants to do the honors this time.
Whew. Okay, Winry rolled a 16.
Who would like to do the honors for
I got
Holly?
20!
Hey!
What the fuck? I have a +4 to strength, and I rolled a 1. I keep rolling low for my
I'm
saves.
really sorry.
If it makes you feel any better, I rolled a 2. Technically
Wait,
a 5.
hold on. I think my mobility feat does something. Let me double check on that. I know it's a strength save, but if it's like movement-based stuff, I might have help with that.
And as for Holly, she only has a +1, right? Unless...
Holly only has
it's a zero.
has a 0 to their strength.
You know what Holly
So
is?
it's a flat.
Wake up. All right. It is a 19 for Holly.
Hell yeah.
Okay. They're okay.
And Dazzle's
As long as
flying.
they're okay, I'm okay.
All right. As the entirety of the platform begins to tilt... Excuse me here.
Featherfall? Okay.
Oh, features. It should be under features, right? Okay.
Ah, shit. I'm actually just gonna... If he fell into the water, I'm going in anyway.
Sploosh. All 3 Rolloids are just like, help, 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 help!
Okay.
Saved by
Cotton.
L'Oreal.
And... Alright. Roloi, as you hit the water, you suddenly feel as if your entire body is wrapped in an immense weight as you feel your body become heavy and you begin to sink.
Uh-oh.
So, you are considered... Excuse me. You are considered restrained. Go ahead and grab the strained ring here.
Him and all his copies.
Please tell me you know Misty Step.
If only we weren't so fortunate.
Or teleport.
Alrighty. That will be the end of the legendary action. Holly is up, and L'Oreal is on deck.
Holly's
is up. Yeah. Let's see. Holly is going to do put on their mask to get the wings. The wings. Their eyes glow as they put on the Raven Queen mask, and black wings come up.
Should be up, right?
Yeah, half their movement to stand up, and the rest of that half of that movement to fly. So they are no longer on the platform, so they no longer have to do those saves.
Yeah. To be fair, our saves for her have been doing alright. So
just all right, and I don't want to risk that anymore. So I'm like, okay.
And then you wanted to bonus action, right?
Bonus action, mass healing word. I know that she doesn't have it on her sheet currently, but I know since a long rest, they could have replaced it with other spells.
Okay, that's you know what? That is a fair assumption. I don't mind that.
Okay. Let's see. It's 3rd level, so marking off 3rd level, and I'm trying to read how much it is. 1d4. 1d4 plus spellcasting ability modifier. Where is that? Let's see. 3. So everybody in a 60-foot range will be getting a healing word.
That includes Roy.
Yes. So 1d4. Yeah. 1d4 rolling, and so that's 6 points of healing to everybody within 60 feet of each other.
And back-to-back health again.
Is Wenry just outside of that or just inside?
I don't know. I think
Healing word is 60 feet from her, right?
Yes.
How many points?
6. If there is enough movement to just be off the ground and then move over, that would be the most practical. But if
no, I'm in range.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm in
60
range.
feet's quite a bit.
Hell yeah.
Wenry is back at full health.
So
Even
is
though she only
Mirad.
took-
So that is what Holly does their turn.
Alright. End of Holly's turn. L'Oreal, you're up. Rollay's on deck.
Can I see? Wait, Rollo's in the water, right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
fell off as you watched him tumble off of it with the rest of his reflection. Help, 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 help!
Can I see him?
You certainly can.
Can I use levitate on him to like pull him out?
So
I think levitate, does that have a weight limit or is that a touch?
The weight limit. So it's one that can see within range, rises vertically up to 20 feet, and remains suspended there for the duration. The spell can levitate a target that weighs up to 500 pounds. Sure.
So yeah,
Okay.
she
You
can
know,
you
it-
can see. Okay, so you don't have to touch
Yeah.
him.
No,
All
I
right.
don't have to touch him.
Oh.
As you see, as his body begins to slightly sink deep, as you strum your harp as hard as you can, as the sounds break through the water and reach him before it begins to float ever so much higher as he breaks and crests along the water top.
Rise!
I love the energy of that.
And is he no longer restrained?
You're the smallest angel I know.
Aww.
So sweet.
He is no longer restrained when he is not touching the water.
And when the spell ends, he floats gently to the ground if he's still aloft. All right. I guess that was my action, huh?
Does the spell say it's an action to use?
Yes, one action.
Okay. You
So
still
if
have
you
your
have a bonus action,
Okay. What can I do for my bonus action?
I think you can use your Mantle of Inspiration. I think that's about it.
You can use a healing spell.
That is also true.
Oh. Can
Or
I
a potion.
actually, can I pass to, my potions to, can I divvy them up to people? Can I, toss them at...
It is a bonus action to hand a potion to somebody, because basically you have to move to them and then hand it to them.
Does anyone need this? Does anyone need one?
who
Winry
is
waves.
hurt?
I'm good.
All right. Maybe I could
Good.
just...
I've got
all right.
one.
Oh, all right. I'll hold on to it then.
I'll hold on to it then, as you're being stared down by this massive giant.
Can I... will I get it? Will he hit me if I move?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oof.
Okay. I think I'm done, I guess.
Okay. As you end your turn, it is now Role's turn, and Murad, you're on deck.
All right, so can I just sort of float over, just so I'm hovering above the platform?
Just swim in the air.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So you're gonna be hovering like a Dazzle and Holly.
I'm flying! I'm flying!
Well, that's new.
Above the platform, right?
Yes, above the platform.
So you don't have to keep making those saves either. We'll just say they're floating with him.
Alright.
Alrighty. I think I've had enough of this, Hoth here. And as I speak his name, my words become power that slam into his head as I cast Psychic Lance.
Ooh.
Oh.
He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Is that also a good
Let's
one?
see how smart he is, Smarty Pants.
That's gonna be a 13.
Fail.
Alrighty.
He's going to take 7d6 psychic damage.
Shit.
The wizard is angry!
He takes 22 points of psychic damage, and he is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Oh,
that's
can't take
that's
actions.
some good shit.
Can't take actions, can't take reactions.
Yeah.
I think that's enough.
Oh,
That is one hell of a headache.
By the way, how is he looking now with this lovely new headache in his head?
I'm sure our DM will warn us when he reaches bloodied, at least.
Yeah. He knows we're not intending to kill.
Yeah. As in all actuality, as you unleash this psychic lance, as it slams into the side of his massive head, you can see as he goes, ah! Ugh, as he just kind of just lays onto the platform a bit. Oh, all right, I yield. I yield. I yield. Ow, ow.
Hey!
Now you've stopped a god and a giant.
Ugh.
Add it
I
to the
just
resume.
slowly float down to the platform.
Ugh.
Right.
The invisible chair.
Right? Alright, as he kind of just ah. Ooh.
You really upset the wizard this time. You got him wet.
Ooh. Ah.
Are you okay, sir? Holly would probably. ask and
Just give him a healing word or something.
He
it's like, would you need
spins about
healing?
around, kind of just like rubbing the temples. Ooh, you guys really are something impressive. Rona sent them well. Whoa.
Ollie will spend a cure wounds on him.
Ooh.
If it means anything.
Kind of like touching his massive elbow and just like, oh. How nice.
I'm assuming she takes the mask off then.
Yeah.
Well, kind of flying, so and then lands and takes the mask off.
Well then, my friends, that truly was quite the revelry. As he gets up onto the platform and walks past you and then kind of scoots onto his little pedestal. Well then, that whole aside from a slight migraine, I think it's time for us to eat. Come. Bring me the pot.
You okay? You okay, Reloy?
Mira picks up the pot.
Really?
It's just a wet goat.
Yeah.
As
Mira
you
brings it over.
place the pot down in front of him, he goes under the large cloak and pulls out this massive, intricately designed bag with what looks like to be this big circling dragon motif on the side of it. As he pulls it apart and he grabs it, and then he just goes like this into the pot.
Oh my god.
As it lands
Salt
into the
Bae.
pot, it begins to grow in size. 4 times its original size. There we go.
I was about to ask how this was gonna work, but that answered my question. She's
Hey.
putting the rifle on her back.
He goes, truly
And-
special this time. And
I sure hope so.
as he grabs with what looks like to be this a small set of bowls and spoons for your guys' size, and then one for his size, as he just dunks it in, and it just slops all down the side of the bowl before he grabs it and just.
That's not a bowl, that's a bathtub.
I
He
mean,
makes it look so good.
It is.
really is. Give it a try.
my husband made it. Of course it is.
Mira helps
Hurry
dishing
up,
out.
you better have seconds because this stuff's gonna go fast.
Oh,
Yep.
right, yeah.
Mira starts dishing out everybody's meals for them. It's like
Yeah.
just out of habit.
It looks. Not only would it look hearty on a normal human scale, but the fact that it has been made 4 times
Enlarged.
bigger, like, really goes to show that this is old giant magic. So, before all of you decide to head back out, and well, I do thank you for the wonderful revelry and the meal, I do have an immense question towards all of you. What do you intend to do after this?
Let's see. Go on more adventures. Cook many more meals. Delicious meals.
Yes.
Let's see.
He's kind of just like looking at everyone, hoping for a decent answer.
Well,
he's-
I suppose our immediate intent is to find our way to Windia. There's a lot of questions that we have to ask, and there's a lot of answers we can find up there.
Well, I'm sure you will find them. It is a unique place. It's quite interesting to say. It doesn't really exist within Earthsea, per se. It's sort of rightly in between.
In between?
Yes.
Like a pocket dimension?
Precisely. It was a safeguard, a haven for many of my kin and various others who decided to not be a part of any particular faction. Windia was just a home of freedom and the winds. A beautiful place.
Sounds amazing.
It does have its laws, though, but one's in order to keep peace.
Oh, Of course, every place has to have some kind of law to it, otherwise it would be very messy.
And looking at you, Rolloy, what have you to say? You're a powerful mage. I would feel it.
I appreciate the compliment. I'm going to free myself and my family from a curse.
As he kind of looks you over. Yes. Unfortunately, many curses bear a unique subcontract to get out of them, but I believe in you. No matter how small you might be.
I appreciate your enthusiasm.
Speaking of small, looking at L'Oreal,
Yes.
what do you intend
Saskia-
to do after all this?
You know, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. I initially came here because I was in search of great riches and gorgeous jewels, because I'd gotten tired of all the common ones that I'd seen and already gotten for myself. But it seems like I've gotten myself wrapped up in a completely different goal.
Well, if it is treasure you wish for...
Oh, yes.
He goes under the large cape. Now, I've kept a close eye on all of you since you came to the island.
Was that...
As he pulls out a small, almost thimble-sized bag to him. And pretty big for all of you. As he separates it a bit, and he pulls out with what looks like to be this, almost a speck on his finger, but big enough for any of you, the size of your fist. And it's this glorious, glowing stone, this ovate, kind of almost egg-shaped, but it is multifaceted, it is cut to shine, and it glows with almost like a rainbow to it.
L'Oreal starts drooling into her soup.
Just Cotton, just not even looking, takes a napkin and wipes your mouth. You stop. Close your mouth. That's rude.
Certainly you would enjoy something like this, as he lowers it down and then puts it in front of you.
Is this for me?
You've kept me well entertained for the revelry, and also you helped a friend.
Thank you! I'm so happy! This is even better than the one that I gave away earlier. No offense, Dazzle. You look stunning. It suits you much more.
Dazzle just kind of looks, tilts head, and lays down.
As he looks at you, keep in mind, that heart of yours, one where you're willing to part with something from yourself, and willing to even help those who might have found themselves in trouble. Looking at Rolai. That's a good heart to always have and to carry. It's a matter of bravery. I am probably one of the most terrifying things you've ever seen in your life, I'm assuming.
All of us just look to each other.
I meant it when I said you were handsome. No!
Then I'll take your word for it. But it is that bravery to face danger and to save people. I think you should always do. Always be kind.
Thank you so much. L'Oreal's
Just crying.
speechless.
Oh, goodness.
And as he begins to kind of just like lean back upwards, my friends, I thank you all for taking part in the revelry and providing me a wonderful meal we could have all shared and enjoyed. And I will gladly help any of you should a matter come. As he kind of like looks around and begins to kind of feel something in the air.
Are we being watched again?
Oh.
As A thought begins to process in him. Something has passed by the gates.
We were being watched earlier.
We made sure to warn the others.
As he gets up and he walks over towards the edge of the platform and waves his hand, you see as the water becomes like mirror and glass, it spreads out. Cotton.
Yeah.
As you look at the image, I need you to make me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, for fuck's... Intelligence save?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Wake. There we go. 22.
Very nice. Nice.
Very nice. Also, Ray, that last GIF you posted just woke up a childhood memory.
As you calmly begin to remember and you gain an immense amount of control of that beast that lurks behind the back of your mind. You regain 3 of your humanity points. Anyway.
Cool. What was I at before? Like, what, 10? Or 12?
You were at 10.
10. So I'm at 13. Sweet.
You are 13
As
human.
the memory comes back to you, the image, the shape, the design, and the place. This massive submarine-like ship, pure pearlescent white, as it moves through the water, the familiar sight of the Luxon.
Yeah. So we're seeing this also, like, reflected in the mirror water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cotton's gonna be staring at that, and she's gonna go so pale, and she's just shaking her head like, no, not here.
What's wrong? What happened?
This is... long story short, bad. Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
This is Arthur's supposed ship.
That is his ship.
No, it's his ship. It's the Luxon, yeah. He's like, supposed ship as in like, Azure bought it, but that's what he's referring to.
Asher did not buy this ship.
Oh, he didn't? Huh.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say when Arthur became the captain of the Luxon.
Interesting.
But you've always known, for as long as you've known him, he's always been the captain of the Luxon.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
She's looking at this, and she's gonna look up at the giant going, this is bad news. Long story short, that guy was my mentor. He's after the Sandtide, and he's planning on using our child to use the Sandtide. And I can only imagine he's here because he's trying to get to India as well. That's probably what we sensed earlier was him.
Oh boy.
What do we do?
We need to get back to Arona now.
We definitely need to warn them. The Luxon are not a people that you want to mess with.
Isn't he punching a little above his weight class, though?
No.
Like, this is a legendary sorceress.
No.
A hero of Erdseheimel.
Reloy?
How strong is he?
He's terrifying.
I don't buy it.
She actually looks genuinely scared, okay? She looked at the witch queen. She looked at the witch queen and went, "Bitch, you weird." And him, no, he scares her.
All of you in full, Roma, as well as the other staff. I will attempt to maintain the barrier as well as protect the cell, but all of you be careful. Now,
you
go.
too.
Don't trust anything he says. He's a very morally gray person.
I'll take it. As he waves his arms, as all of you suddenly begin surrounded by this mist and storm, and all of you suddenly find yourselves standing outside of that giant storm cell as the winds begin to die and your vision returns to all of you.
Wenry will probably turn towards the wall of storms and shout in giant, "Give him hell!" She doesn't know if he can hear her, but...
Do you think he's
Really
gonna
just-
be okay?
Wringing out his beard. Ah.
So we're back on the path to go back, right?
You gotta go up to the academy, yeah.
Yeah, no, Cotton's bolting.
All right,
Oh,
yeah, let's
Let's
move.
get going.
Honestly, I think we should kick this Arthur guy's butt just for ruining the
I
vibe so
agree.
early. It was such a
We're-
lovely time. What an asshole!
We are like on the same frequency, you and I. Like this.
Would love
Let
to
us have a
join
nice
you,
moment.
but probably not today. We need to also consider everyone else on the island's health and well-being. We don't want to start a war on their safety place.
Yeah, I mean, thankfully we've already had this conversation with Arona, so she's aware of people like this, but we did not expect him to show up here.
Yeah,
Especially not so
absolutely.
quickly.
Yeah, Cotton's running back, by the way.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
she's
Yes.
not even slowing down.
Yeah, L'Oreal, we probably have to grab onto Murad's coat in order to keep up.
Okay,
Oh,
okay. One on each shoulder. Run.
As all of you bolt back towards the academy, you can see that some of the teachers are kind of talking to many of the students, trying to keep everything calm and ignorant, if you will.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
As a lot of you make your way back up to Arona's office, as she's currently staring down what looks like to be the entrance of the ship, just not too far off.
Cotton comes, like, skidding to a stop. Just out of breath at this point.
All of you stand as she looks back towards you guys. Another uninvited guest.
No, it's... Remember when we told you about that man looking for the Sandtide and planning on using my child for this?
Yes,
That's
it is
him.
an uninvited guest.
Very uninvited. He's not outright violent, but he's not to be trusted.
Dangerous in many ways.
As she looks back, you see as she grabs one of the rings as on her fingers, she twists it. Alert to all students and faculty. You are to escape Windy Academy and head to Aurario immediately. We will reconvene there and discuss further plans. In the meantime, avoid anyone that is not one of us. This is the final order of your headmaster. Before gripping the fist and taking off the ring and placing it on the desk. He is as dangerous as all of you speak.
Most of us.
Most of you speak. And we will face him here.
Oh.
He was probably the one scrying earlier.
Merritt nods.
As
So,
you
I
begin
have a
to
question.
see-
Because that spell was on Wenry and I, does that only affect the Witch Queen or just anybody trying to find us?
anyone that's trying to find you.
Ah, so that's probably why you got very confused.
Yeah, if someone tries to divine you, you basically ping as something else.
You probably look like a student. Like a
So does he
sorcerer
not
student.
know we're here?
He's probably got very confused as to why he couldn't find Cotton.
Oh.
He said he's always watching.
And he wouldn't have a reason to scry on you, L'Oreal. He has no idea who you are. Or that you're even here with us.
True.
I will tell you this now, he's got a very charming way of talking.
Don't fall for it.
We'll
Do
see
not-
about that.
Do not fall for any of it.
Bit full of himself.
Also,
I'm being
A bit.
his assistants are dangerous.
You guys make him out to sound real scary. I'm getting nervous.
It'll be fine. Just need
We
to
can
get a
take
short
him.
rest in here.
As all of you watch several mages beginning to fly towards the storm wall and disappear into the outer world, it would not take long a few hours before you notice that the first set of white robes making their way into the courtyard. Verona stares down the invitation to her office is made. Another 20 minutes pass as you begin to hear the heavy footfalls of these big individuals as the boots clatter across the cobblestone floors, as the door is heavily knocked upon. 3 massive, heavy thumps. Verona calls to let them in. As the door slightly opens, as if to be as light as possible. For the first time, L'Oreal, you see a tall man in these intricate white robes, kind of almost like a doctor or scientist, and under it these heavy plated armor sets, and this massive mask that is split like a star with three lines cross and center.
Is this
There you all
Arthur?
are. This is Arthur.
Oh, he hasn't seen her. She's human now.
Well then. Things certainly have changed in such a short amount of time. As Arona kind of steps before all of you. Arthur von Druig, I suppose. And yourself, Arona, Guardian of Windy. Dr. Cottonelle, see you have regained your form. Congratulations, truly.
Thanks.
But do consider this. As one can imagine the magic binding it together, it is not a cure. It's simply a medicine for the symptom.
I am aware.
Very good. Seems that we also have a different face amongst the lot.
I see you're the creep I've heard so much about.
Roy goes like...
When we will place a hand on her shoulder, just like,
Oh,
Allow me to introduce myself then. I am Arthur von Druig, Captain of the Luxon, representative of Conquest. And to Lumerians, I am referred to as the Famine Alchemist.
So you are a Lumerian.
I have not been a Lumerian for a long time. He steps closer. You see as the staff suddenly appears in the hand of Arona. Not another step. I understand you are quite overly cautious, but I do not intend to hurt any one of you. Simple information will be more than sufficient, unless things have to be different. As beginning to scan all of you. Miss Aurora, you seemingly have the ability to tell me where the gate for Windia might be. Surely you can do me this very simple kindness. See, as she kind of trying to get a read, but it's always question marks. It's hard to tell a man based off of simple body language alone. All of you All of you intend to go there as well. Quite interesting. And what is it there that you will find?
We don't have to necessarily talk about the sword or anything like that, or the Sandtide itself. We could, if we have to say anything, we are still dealing with pirate lords.
Who's to say we aren't going for just a tourist visit?
And
would you honest to God believe that I would believe that?
Well, there is a place I want to go there.
Yes. As you probably...
Sightseeing alone?
Info gathering.
And what information would you need, Zira?
Oh, of course, something for my crew. It would be about curses.
I've got a real bad one. I show the mark, the black mark on my hand.
It's still quite unfortunate you have yet to escape Davalis' gaze. Either which way. I did come here with a goal in mind. I would like to kindly request that such information is traded or bought.
With what?
Oh, I thought you were bartering with her.
He's threatening non-violence. He's threatening not to be violent in exchange for the information.
That's not bartering. That's a shakedown. I know the difference. I've been around the block a few times.
As you see as she walks up just a little bit further as she taps the staff. I will never allow someone like you through the gates of Wendea. I would like to kindly ask that you convene with the rest of the individuals behind you, and then rethink your decision. As Ronan looks back towards each and every one of you.
Roy's cracking his knuckles.
Cotton doesn't say anything, but she, even with just the one eye, you can see a look of obvious concern for her. Just...
Murad has a permanent frown on his face, but leans over to whisper to Cotton, making sure that his face is facing away from them so they can't read his lips out of suspicion. If he had really wanted to bargain with us, he would have immediately offered Zara.
He's not bargaining with us, he's bargaining with Verona.
Yeah, he's just threatening us.
And he has a really good threat. He's giving us an ultimatum.
You know my feelings. I will fight him, if I have to.
We can't beat him right now.
Not without help.
The thing is if we act against him, he can do something far worse.
Either that or we run.
Where?
We do not have many options.
Am I hearing other voices?
Sorry.
Oh, okay, I was
Alright.
It did background characters.
What's that voice in my head?
It honestly sounded like someone going swerve. I'm like, okay, the left and hands are a little different today.
It's either fight, run, or tell him what he wants to know, and that's not our decision.
He has our kid. We're on a leash.
Doesn't mean that we don't have to bite back. You know my position. Is there any insight or recognition or vibe that I can get from Arona?
Make me an insight check.
Luckily for me, I changed it to insight when we did the giant fight. Before we did the giant fight.
Woo!
Yeah.
Sweet.
So 18.
Noise.
As she's staring back at you, she looks at you, and then she stares at the ring on the table. Then back to you.
Dazzle. I don't have to verbally command him. He can just go and grab the ring if that's what she's inciting.
Well, that's what Mirad knows, not you.
Yeah. But he's also whispering to Cotton, so.
Yeah.
So
he would look at her and then turn his head again. Just like,
let's see.
Is Mirad close enough to the table to grab the ring anyway?
It's about 10 feet away, so if any movement towards that table, you would imagine any number of things could set off this stand.
Question. Could technically either Mobius or Dazzle stealth their way over to that little thing?
Yeah, because if Mirad was close enough... Yeah, if Mirad was close enough, he would have just used his natural sleight of hand to pick it up. Yeah, so... as a rogue, but not close enough.
But we have Mobius and we have Dazzle that can technically do it.
You would... So. One of them would have to make a stealth check, but...
Yeah, Mirad will whisper to Cotton. Because that's who he's closest to. He's worried that any rising of voices...
We do have do our sending rings make it so that we don't need to speak?
You have to raise them up to your face.
He's whispering in Cotton's ear. I wonder if he might be able to whisper into the ring as well.
I mean, I rolled a 23 for Dazzle to
That's
kind
pretty
of
sneaky.
move about.
As
that's a stealth roll.
The mental command of Dazzle.
Is it a mental command? Oh, mental.
Yeah,
mental.
I don't have to audibly say anything. He's just my little homunculus. He does whatever.
As it tries to move as slowly and as in any attempt to break line of sight. See as the helmet just barely turns. And what might your creation be going after there, Dr. Cottonelle?
He moves on his own.
Surely for no reason. As it gets closer.
If he's watching it, he would just stop.
Yep. Yeah. A proper answer, if you will. Zerona looks back as she puts her hand behind her back, and you see as she puts up 5 fingers. 4.
Mm-hmm. Mirad prepares an action to grab the ring and get ready for whatever action to follow up.
Yep.
1.
Sleight of hand.
Wenry is ready to
and
react.
Speed.
No.
Yep.
As you see, he lowers his head. Oh shit. Before raising one arm, and you hear the sound of almost like darts flying through the air. We will figure out what happens.
Ooh.
Oh snap!
I finally get to
fight
pull
these fuckers.
Finally get to pull them out. Oh boy!
2 fights in one day. Damn.
Did we get a short rest in the few hours between
I will say yes.
waiting for a?
Okay.
Okay.
Yay!
With that, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna take a quick 10-minute break. We might not have Emily back because I know you have.
Oh yeah, I have to leave in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I believe Illy over. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Tell her I said hi. She doesn't know.
I will. Of course,
But
I'll let her know.
unfortunately, Emily's got friend stuff to take care of. But we'll handle character sheets and stuff. But figuring out what is going to be happening to you after we'll discuss. All right.
I come back and it's like, yeah, she died. I'm sorry.
No.
It's okay.
Wow, your
No.
super cool gem got into my inventory somehow. That's crazy.
Anyway,
She's just saying Winter's going to try to help as much as she can.
She just suddenly had a burst of generous inspiration, decided to just hand it off. I don't know, man.
That's nutty.
all right. Well then, that said, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Hello! Welcome back, everyone. I don't have a joke this time. Again, I'm sorry.
I didn't want to throw you off again.
It's all right. We're past that.
Are we, though? Are we?
I'll learn to live. Alrighty. That being said, as I've mentioned before the break, unfortunately, Emily does have other things that they need to get done today, so have fun. She will be back next week for her final episode, and then we'll go from there. And let's go ahead and start getting into the rest of the session. And all of you hear the faint sound, almost as if darts flying across the room. Cotton.
Yeah. Fuck.
Breaking through your AC, as you feel 3 sharp darts enter your abdomen. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Con. Okay. 14. Shit.
14. Suddenly, your body tenses and freezes up as you drop to your knees and are considered paralyzed.
By the way, the homunculus isn't affected by what happens to me. He can move on his own.
And also, you take 25 points of piercing damage.
Jesus! Technically, since he hit me, he also get hit. He get hit by the gift of the gem dragon, though.
With that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, great.
You said I'm paralyzed?
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
It was almost a 20. Alright. Winner rolled a 9.
What the fuck?
Do I also still roll initiative, or am I just stuck?
You do roll initiative.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 1, which equals to a 3.
I rolled a 1 as well, but it equals to a 5.
You add your D8 as well.
I know. I mean, I'm paralyzed, so I guess that works. 8. So yeah, all you hear is a slate, and she just hits the ground.
Yep. I also, what's Holly's roll?
Oh,
Holly's
right, hold on.
And also L'Oreal and Lolis.
I'll roll for L'Oreal as well. Her initiative's +4.
Holly's a 12.
L'Oreal got a 10. Roloi got a 20.
Nat 20 or dirty?
Dirty.
Okay.
So, I got hit by 3 darts, and she just goes, bit, and hits the ground.
Oh, no.
What's oh no? Sir!
You'll find out.
We don't like oh-nos in this house.
Alright. So, it's a surprise round over.
This bitch.
Oh, Maven.
You.
Dang it, Maven. Pancake, stop it.
How far away was he from me? Shit. Okay, yeah, that doesn't work then. Wah.
Alright. As he lowers his arm down, I truly did not want it to be this way. I hope you would understand.
Dazzle just hisses from the air.
As he gets almost as if, without having so much as move the body, With a single step, the stride almost brings him up straight to Arona.
Is that what the oh no was for?
That's a lot of rolls.
You see, as he gets up close and as he raises both of his hands, just boom, 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 right all over her.
Oh.
Gross.
Very.
Listen, can't try to warn y'all every time.
$16. 36. Doing. You laying into her, doing about 67 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
And also, as you see as she just gets rapidly hit, she's taken aback by the pure force and ferocity behind it, before finally, with that last hit, going straight for her throat and grabbing hold as she screams to all of you, "Run! Run!"
I'd love to.
And that will be the end of Arthur's turn. Roll eye.
Do we have the ring? Has the ring on the table been acquired yet?
I mean, you can send Mobius.
Well, Dazzle is standing right next to the ring right now.
Dazzle would grab it at that point. Like, if that was gonna happen, that was what's gonna happen. Dazzle's gonna grab it, because he can fly.
I thought the countdown was Murad immediately dashing towards it, the ring and grabbing it. That was the countdown for to go.
It was Oh, well then, Murad would have it then.
Yeah,
okay,
either
cool.
which one. Like, yeah, between Dazzle and Murad, something was getting whammed.
Yeah.
I made sure to just, like, yeah.
As you turn, and as you grab the ring, you see as Cotton falls, and you hear the faint, heavy thumps of somebody just getting laid into with their hands.
Yeah.
As
Not
you look
good.
back, and you see as Arthur is kind of just holding Arona just by the neck. Alright.
Right,
but
it's Rolloy.
It is Rolloy, yeah.
Yeah. Roy didn't like saying that. Right. How far away is Arthur currently from me?
He's about 25 feet away.
25 feet? Okay, even with my full movement, actually, I could get exactly 60 feet away from him. Yeah, I mean, if I could just position myself exactly 60 feet away from him. Because Lord knows this dude has counterspell.
Excuse me? God, I need that Bluetooth thing soon. I am getting caught up. Alright. What direction?
North, I suppose?
You want to be 60 feet away from him, right?
Yes, out of counterspell range.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to. With your full movement.
I have 35 feet of movement.
Not much has changed.
But he also just did like two different things so I don't know.
It's a still reaction, sadly.
That's fine. Roloid's going to raise the scepter of Amsir and growl, with that mask on, you can't drink your respect women juice. And I'm going to cast Gravity Sinkhole behind him.
At what level?
The highest level I can, which is 4th.
As you go and cast the spell in his general direction, you see as the Gravity Sinkhole opens and it pulls the doors off the hinges and everything begins to kind of coalesce towards that center. As he looks back, you can see almost as if his weight has not changed and his body is not affected. You can see as the coat is being pulled behind him, but the armor is anchoring him. As if he's not affected by any spell.
Well, that's not good.
That's rude.
And by the time the sinkhole ends, you see as the crushed doors fall behind.
Okay, so he's just not affected by the spell at all?
Mm-mm.
Cool.
It's his armor.
Well, that was all I had. No, he'll just shout to the rest of the group, well, come on then!
Alright. At the end of your turn?
Yep, I guess so.
Alright. He's going to use one of his legendary actions, and he's going to raise his hand towards your general direction, Roloy. Assuming a 22 is passing your AC.
What is this?
These are darts that are being shot from his armor.
What hit me?
Yes. 22 does hit.
22? Alright. And it's going to be a 18 to hit.
Shield.
Shield. Alright. And the last one, natural 20.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Holly, hold on.
Yeah, Holly has an ability that...
Sentinels at death door. As a reaction, when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit, you can turn that hit into a normal hit. Any effects triggered by critical hits are cancelled. You can use a +3. You can use this for 3 times a day. Whew.
Okay, so...
I'm glad I read that.
So it won't be crit damage, but it will still hit.
Yep. And if there's
Holly,
anything that's triggered
you're
by
the most
critical...
normal-sized angel I know.
Alright, well then.
Oh my goodness.
Either which way. The first one hits, the second one fails, the third one hits. And I need you to also roll me Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Please tell me you're a warcaster.
1 or, is it 1 Constitution saving throw, or just, for the multiple hits?
It is 1 Constitution saving throw. Okay. This is a part of the action.
You're about to become paralyzed like me.
18?
No.
For fuck's sake.
He's a boss.
As you go to raise a shield, you see as the first one cracks it, and the last 2 break it as 2 go into each side of your shoulders, and you feel your body become extremely heavy as you fall over.
Wait, don't you have the 19?
I used
roll?
it.
Oh, you used it?
the
Oh,
19.
okay.
He has just a 5 left.
Damn.
No. And also, you are taking 35 points of piercing damage.
Ow.
He is...
I did not like that.
Alright. And that will be the end of the legendary action. It's now Holly's turn.
Okay. Holly is there. Okay. It's a debate on if she should go for Roloy or for Cotton first.
I would say Roloy, because he is a lot squishier than me.
Yeah, I mean, like, it...
He's also not going to kill me. He wants me to come back with him.
Yeah. You're right. So I'm assuming that we are running.
I would say she'd probably maybe at most ray of enfeeblement, but this guy is strong as shit, so...
Yeah. Holly's gonna run towards Roloy. And cast a lesser restoration on him to remove the paralyzed condition.
Alrighty.
And then cast a healing word onto
Roloy.
Should it be Roloy or the sorceress?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay.
I would
cast
say this...
healing.
Yeah.
Healing word on the sorceress.
Alright.
At her higher level, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's 4d4 plus 3.
4d4 plus 3. Got it.
I'm scrolling to read things while you can go and deal with the dice.
4d4 plus 3. 14.
Okay.
Alrighty. With that, gonna be the end of Holly's turn.
Ethan.
Yes, I believe so. And she's gonna stand guard, try to defend him as much as she can.
As you can see, especially as Holly would notice, that there is an obvious search as looking over the balcony here. That there is an obvious attempt to try and find something anywhere within many of these buildings within the courtyard. As you notice, Lux and Hands kind of just rifling through things.
I would, I'm just saying this to you, Ray. You should probably give the ring to Dazzle so he can get the hell out of range. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe. Depends if he finds out what I have.
Yeah, we didn't tell anything, so
yeah.
So we're still rocks.
Drugs.
Alrighty. It is L'Oreal's turn.
That's gonna be on Connor. Connor's got the sheet.
E.
Right. Let's see here. Well, seeing that the spell didn't affect him in particular, I think... Let's see, where is she?
He was anchored.
She's the little pink one there.
Little pink one?
Yeah.
The little pink one next to the blue one.
Only got 25 feet of movement. I think in that case, L'Oreal will cast. She will run over to Arona and cast Protection from Energy.
What dat do?
For the duration, the willing creature you touch has resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage.
That's pretty handy.
And then she will give out a Bardic Inspiration to... How much Bardic Inspiration does she have? 3 uses? Yeah, she'll give Inspiration to Arona as well.
Okay. Alright. And is that the end of L'Oreal's turn?
She would probably try to get as far further back, as far away as possible as well. She's only got 25 feet of movement, but yeah. After that, she would run away.
Okay.
Vaulting up onto the desk.
Getting away as far as she can and as fast as she can. Alrighty. It's now Winry's turn. Cotton, we'll get to you in a second.
I'm on the floor.
I know.
I'm floor taking. It's great.
All right. Well,
Unless you have lesser restoration.
I'm afraid I do not.
I got something for you.
Well, unfortunately, I gotta figure out what to do here.
Sadly, I
Unfortunately,
rolled a 3s. Oh, yippee!
We both. I rolled a 1 and got 5. Okay, and then I had to just roll another 3 to get 8.
I have no idea what I can do to this guy to really help us out.
Do you want? Hold on.
Because the problem is, I know that he can probably survive every darn save that I try to do, and if I try to hit him,
I feel like
may not land.
I feel like every fight with him right now is technically considered a squash fight. So,
Well, ain't that the truth?
let's see.
Unfortunate.
Goddamn, I don't know what to do.
You can Cloud of Daggers his ass because that hits regardless.
That's true, and it does significantly more damage than a lot of things.
There's no save for it. He just gets hit. Or Magic Missile.
You know what? Yeah, I think Magic Missile might be the better option in this case.
The only other option I would say if you had it strong enough would be polymorph him into a fucking frog.
You just saw me use my biggest spell on him, and it did nothing to him.
So that's why I'm sitting here like,
I think this is a runaway sort of fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is basically a
Anything-
cutscene
You know what?
battle.
You know
Anything
what?
to help her get away from him could also help as well.
I think what Wenry might do to at least make things a little bit easier, she's going to cast Fog Cloud behind him so that he can't see things. She's going to cast it at first level, so it's a 20-foot sphere. 20-foot radius sphere.
Alright.
That is a smart move.
So that he cannot see us. And unfortunately, I cannot free Arona.
No, but it does make it so that if any of his things are that you see, he can't use it. Unless he steps forward. That's another thing, though.
You know, do I want to cast it behind him so his arm's sticking out and he just has to walk out, or do I want to freaking put it on him?
Well, because if you put Arona in it, she also is going to be affected in the same way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Winry is going to have that fog cloud there, and which way? He's blocking the exit, and Winry can't fly.
I can. If I see you jump, I can just reactionary go feather fall.
But what are
right, I
these
can't.
two balcony things? Like, are they balcony balconies? Okay.
Yeah, no, these are balconies.
Okay.
These you can walk through.
Okay, cool.
Alright, let's see.
Let's get to a balcony. I
guess so. You know what? Winry isn't terribly strong, but she might try this. She's gonna Misty Step over to Cotton.
You cannot pick me up, I can guarantee this.
May not be able to pick you up, but may be able to at least try to get you ready. Just like, come on, at least let me try. We gotta get out of here.
She would rather you run. I can't speak, because technically paralyzed means you're paralyzed, so you can't even move your jaw.
Yeah, as you go and kind of just like move her over, as you see those large spikes sitting out from her torso, as you're just like basically trying to lift her, you can see the eyes are pleading.
Just go.
Alright, well, you know what? If she can't lift her, Winry's gonna try to remove those darts. Maybe it'll help a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, as you... And... while the poison is still active, you can see that there is now... and she can start making her saves.
Alright, and since Wenry technically didn't use any of her movement, this is a balcony to the due south, right?
Yes.
And then there's a balcony to the back there. Ah, crap, which way do I go? Yeah, Wenry's gonna head due south, just like...
Alright, as you run up over to the balcony, you see as it is a sheer drop, and then out towards the rest of that forested area, before you can barely see the Nightwish.
You know, Wenry's probably gonna do a Hail Mary. She's gonna shout at the top of her lungs, Hornsby! Don't know if he'll be able to hear her.
He's a pet, so probably not.
He's probably thinking of that. Don't know why you want to bring Hornsby here, but...
Yeah.
I have a maybe idea.
Okay.
Alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep. That's all I can do.
Okay. Cotton, you're up.
What can I do? I'm paralyzed.
Make me a Constitution save.
Okay. $22?
22. As your body begins to fight off the poison, you begin to feel your muscles beginning to regain flex, and you manage to just fold yourself back over before standing.
And she's like, Jesus Christ!
Yep.
Um,
However, it does take your whole action to do that.
my whole action?
Yep. However, you can still stand.
I can bonus action too, though. Right?
Well, no, you have to spend your action.
Yeah, and then I have bonus actions.
Well, no, not. You have to spend your whole turn. Sorry.
Whack.
Yeah. Alrighty. That is now Mirad's turn.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. So you're out of it. Need to find a way to. Now that you're out of it, I don't have to do what I need to do. Don't have to do that thing.
Oh, wait,
However-
technically, sorry, Dazzle has a move right after me, technically.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
Do you want to
Yes.
give him the ring? He can get away.
Sure.
Cool. And he bolts. And he doesn't see this happen because he's in a fog cloud.
You're welcome.
Rolloy.
Oh, he dashed. Like, he's gone.
Dash.
Like,
Got it.
cannot be seen around the corner flying, yeah.
Rolloy, do you have anything to get down? Thumbs up, thumbs down.
Oh, he can talk now. He's unparalyzed because of lesser restoration.
You're paralyzed. You can talk. Because this will determine what Mirad will do.
I have no way to get down safely.
Okay.
I can do that now because I'm unfrozen.
We would have to all be on the right side, though. That's the thing. We got split up.
Hold on. No, so long as I know you within 60, like, I think within 60 feet of me, I can easily just go, Featherfall, in reaction. If I see you jump, that's all I need.
That's the problem. There's a whole building between us. If Winreeve jumps off of that edge, and we jump off of the other edge, you cannot see Winry. That's the problem that we're facing right
Winry
now.
went in the wrong direction.
I wanted to help you. I'm sorry.
Okay. Cool. So I think Holly can still use their wings next time.
Yes.
So, well, I'll have Holly do that. So Mirat's like, okay. I'm gonna try to grab our little halfling friend.
L'Oreal.
Alright.
And run towards This balcony.
Which balcony?
The one where Winry is.
South.
Okay.
Sorry, south.
Using your full movement?
How much movement do I have?
I mean, if you dash, technically that's 80.
I mean, yeah, if I dash, but how much movement did I spend? Did I spend 40?
You spent 40 getting to the balcony.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna spend a bonus action pulling out or giving Winry the grapple hook and rope that I have to try to get off the balcony if possible.
Okie dokie.
Try to get that all tied up and stuff like that because he can't reach the balcony just yet. And so
And he has an armful of halfling.
Yeah. Was it an action to take that out of my pocket?
It is a bonus action to give somebody a thing.
Okay, cool. And then action. I am going. Where are you, you Uber? He is not in sight, right?
No, he's blinded technically.
He's currently obscured in a fog cloud.
He can't see beyond his arm.
But
I don't
can't
need to see with Eldritch Blast. We found that out last time.
Oh, that's right.
Get him!
Double hit with Eldritch Blast.
At what level?
It's a
It's a cantrip.
It's always been a cantrip.
This guy is not affected by spells under 5th level.
Okay, so my warlock is very useless against this guy.
Yeah, I think we're all useless against this guy. I think that's the point of this fight.
Aaron.
Yeah.
That is very bullshit. Okay,
He took me down very fast on purpose.
I understand that he can negate certain spells, but holy shit, I'm a useless piece of shit. Like, I can't do anything. Wow, that makes me...
The whole point of this is to get away because Arona wants us to run.
Like, I realize that my character is useless in any encounter with him. Onward. Let's see. So with that being said, I already used my action to Eldritch Blast him to try to hit him, but it doesn't work.
Yep. You just hear a faint boom, boom. As looking through that fog cloud, you can see almost as if that light shining through the helm looks at you.
Oh, he can see through that shit too?
God damn it, and I thought I was helping.
Yeah. Oh well. It's my turn.
Alright. Now, Rona's turn. As she's kind of just being held, you can see as she raises the staff and kind of forcing words through her throat to complete an incantation before you see a massive burst of energy.
These doors are not supposed to be here anyways.
Those doors are gone.
Yay. Goodbye, doors.
As you see, having failed his save, a massive wave of a telekinetic push as it bursts and then throws him back as the rest of the fog cloud gets pulled by him as he's just...
Bye, fog cloud. It was nice knowing you.
As... Oh, he would actually be... And
I see him pulling like the RoboCop and or Terminator and just immediately just like robotically sits back up.
He is going to be taking... Taking
54 points of bludgeoning damage.
Hooey.
Ouch. I mean, she's level 20.
Yeah.
As you see as he goes flying. Get to all of your ships. The ring will guide you from there.
You need to run!
I will protect this place as I always have. As the Guardian of Windia. See,
This
as
is
she
dumb. You need to run.
She slams the staff down. Go. Now. That will be the end of Arona's turn.
Oh boy.
Well, he was prone. He has to spend some movement.
He is a boss.
I know he is a boss, but still, he has to spend some movement.
Bosses still have to follow the rules.
And you can see as he comes back through the door, kind of readjusting. Well done. Looking at each and every one of you. Simply, this still can be handled diplomatically.
After you shot me?
It is a measure to prevent you from causing any more damage than you already have.
What damage did I do?
Well, I have full intent to see what your more bestial abilities are still capable of. A mild sedative to prevent you from going, as one would refer to as, buck wild.
What did you hit me with?
A sedative.
Why?
I need you restrained for the moment. As you can see, as he's almost kind of seeing which one of you are going to make your next move. Now, Miss Arona, we could go tit for tat all day. Well, as you are an elf of a standard of around 300 years, if I remember correctly. I myself am a man that have lived for 5,000. I know every plan, I know every effort. So please, the secret to Windia, if you will. That's going to end his turn. Revely.
Okay.
Wait, does Revely also have Featherfall in the ring?
I do not.
Damn.
But given Holly's able to fly...
Wait, whose turn is it?
It's Revely.
It's mine.
Revely's. Oh, okay, sorry. I blanked for half a second. I'm sorry. Just ever disassociate for like 3 seconds. Like, wait, what happened?
I'm still waiting for what Revely's planning on.
Not much anymore. So this is just like a sheer drop.
Yeah.
We were planning on Holly picking you up.
All right. Probably shouldn't blink then.
Well, what does blink necessarily do? Like, does it mean that you have to come back to that spot?
I get shunted to the ethereal realm, and at the start of my next turn, I roll a dice and see if I pop back into the material plane.
Holly cannot touch ghosts.
Well, that is true. Which is why I said I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, probably not.
That gravity sinkhole I made earlier, how has that made the structure of this room? Are we in like a tower? Is this like a...
This is like the end of a building on a massive flat piece of like slab stone on a mountain. So like the room is secure. This thing isn't falling down anytime soon unless you figure out how to destroy the mountain.
Darn.
Summon the kaiju.
even with my gravity sinkhole. Okay.
Listen, I would love to summon the kaiju, but the drum is on the boat.
Does the gravity, like, I understand that magic doesn't really affect him, but does the gravity sinkhole cause motion
Oh, you know
effects?
what, asshole, motherfucker?
Ooh.
Here's what you can do for me.
Ooh.
I will reach out my hand and I will grab the temporal magics and I will thrust my palm out and I will use momentary stasis on him. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
He is going to expend one of his legendary resistances. Just to avoid that.
This bitch.
He's a hoe.
That's fine. Now I know you're susceptible to it, motherfucker.
Knowledge.
That's all I can do. That's really all I can do.
You don't want to get up and run?
I thought the plan was for
Holly's going to
Holly
pick him up.
take me
Okay.
away, a secret place, a sweet escape.
Alrighty, good to know.
Take me away.
He is going to expend one of his legendary actions.
Oh, don't fuck me over again.
No. Verona's gonna need to make a Constitution save.
Is he attacking her with the darts?
Nope.
Hold on. Whack.
Sorcerers have con saves as their
They're warcasters and all that, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. No. I know that. Don't think I don't.
They are proficient.
E.
Yeah, he's staying away from me on purpose, but also, I guess if I had not made that con save, I'm assuming the next thing you would have told me if I was going to be making that intelligence saving throw, huh?
Who knows?
Is that what that was?
7. Hold on. I gotta roll dice.
Shite.
I lost my brain cells for a second. He's using. Have we gotten a name for what legendary action he's using?
Oh no, it was just legendary action, or like he
Okay.
just says what. It,
You'll find out in just a second, so that way I can count my dice.
Okay.
Did she fail a save?
Oh, she did.
Oh, shit.
If she failed her save, I will use my reaction to
Reroll her save.
chronal shift.
Oh. Not
Doesn't she have
better.
advantage?
No, it's not with advantage.
No, but for con saves, don't.
no, that's only if you have
No.
Warcaster.
No, it's a Constitution
Oh.
save.
Yeah, no,
Like, yeah.
she as a sorcerer, she probably has good constitution, is what I was trying to say earlier.
Oh yeah, like proficient, like basically having a little check mark, basically. Tick tick.
78.
Having good constitution as a sorceress is a good thing.
As this is actually something you would know, Cotton, as you watch as it happens. You see as the arm flips back, as you notice this small cannon under the large mechanical thing that makes up a good chunk of the arms of the suit. As you see a charge and then a burst, a light of this yellow stream as it hits her heart. And you can see almost as if so much of her life was taken out of her as she takes 78 points of force damage.
Jesus.
As you can see as she's quite luckily, her hit points did not hit 0.
But still, big owie.
And as the arm lowers, you see one of the large capsules that kind of make it slide open and boom, and then shut closed. My, it has been some time since I've needed to use that.
She's seen him use that before?
Yep. You would know this as Spartoi.
As what?
Spartoi.
Owies. Not many things can also be resistant to force. So, it hurt.
I gotta squint to read that. Okay.
Spartoi.
Spartoi.
Thank you. I'm not very good at that eye chest. That's why I gotta wear glasses in real life.
Yeah, you're smaller for now, so it's hard to see.
You see as she kind of just, like, takes a knee and is still trying to catch her breath, but that will be the end of the legendary action. Holly.
Okay. Holly's going to spread their wings and grab Roloi and flee. Actually, really quick, since it's bonus action, healing word at 3rd level.
Appreciate that as well.
I mean, should it be towards her or towards Roloi?
I think it should be towards her since Rolloy's about to be safe.
Yeah. Okay, so towards her. How much is that? Hold
Wait, towards who?
towards
Arona.
Sorcerer.
Towards Arona. It's a bonus action casted, assumedly, right before she's out of...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right before I hop out the door, cast Healing Word, 3rd level.
Hold on, I got it. Hold on, I'm going. You said 3rd level?
Yes.
This is 3rd level. Healing Word. Where are you? 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. I got...
Oh, actually.
8 plus 3, so that is 11.
11.
Okay.
Yeah, should they be jumping out with Rolloy?
They would be jumping off of the
they're
balcony.
leaving.
That they were on.
Because she can fly, and I can get the rest with,
Fucking
Sorry. Pause. The wire.
Yeah, we gotta get that wireless thing.
Alrighty. Yeah, I just hate how it gets caught up. Ugh.
All good, all good. Apologies for not being clearer.
No, it's fine, it's fine. Alright.
And that is Holly's turn. They're gonna try to just book it towards the Nightwish.
Okay.
Assuming that's where everyone's gonna meet up.
Yeah, and
That's the guess.
Dazzle's not gonna land until he sees his master safe in a spot, and then he'll land.
You know what? Yeah, I think they'll just try to make a U-turn, but that's like movement later. They're gonna try to go around to this other balcony just in case.
Alright.
Not leave people behind. Sorry.
Alright, it's
Okay,
fine. It's
but
fine.
yeah, that's
Alright.
their...
L'Oreal. And that's Connor.
Yeah.
Right.
Now, Wenry has in her hands the grapple hook and rope.
And you're after Lori.
I'm after L'Oreal,
Yeah.
but
Oh, she is called Jablammer. Cool. Right. Okay. Well, this is really in my wheelhouse then. L'Oreal is going to use one use of her Bardic Inspiration. I believe it's her last use of Bardic Inspiration. She's going to get down towards... Oh, she's already there. Where's Arona? Is she...
She's in the middle.
Arona is in the middle there.
Is she within 60 feet of... I believe she might be.
Yeah.
She should be.
Yeah.
Right. So, 60 feet? Everyone within 60 feet... Wait, no, not everyone. Arona,
Yeah.
Cotton,
And then it's just Wenry and Mirad over there, yeah.
All
Just
three of you
in the
get
straight line.
8 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
And you can use a reaction right now to move the entirety of your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Oh. Yeah, Cotton would be wanting Arona to run.
I'm sorry, what was the name of that spell? What was the name of that spell, Roloy? I mean, I know she used inspiration on Arona, but
Yeah.
what was the other spell?
What other spell?
This is a Glamour Bard ability.
Oh, it's an ability. Okay.
Yes, this is not a spell. This is an ability.
And she's allowed to move, right?
Without being
She's
hit.
allowed to move. Yeah, she can use a reaction to immediately move up to her speed.
Yeah, because I would say this, I think Arona would know, Cotton's not going to leave unless she leaves at this point either, so it's like, no. Yeah,
Okay.
and Cotton would be doing the same shit.
If Lorona or Lorona.
Arona. Not yet. No, I hope it's not
No.
Arona. Oh god.
Is that the end of L'Oreal's turn though? Well, hold on. Save your
That is a bonus action.
yeah. Save your thought for a second.
She knows spells won't work in this particular instance.
Not on him anyway.
Not on.
So wait, did she? Is that ability a bonus action? Because if
Yes.
I remember
the ability
right.
is a bonus action. Yes,
Okay, because you can't use inspiration and that ability. Okay.
I used a use of bardic inspiration to use that ability.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay,
Yes,
let me just.
Mantle of Inspiration.
I remember Nathaniel well.
The Panic was a Glamour Bard, so this is exactly my wheelhouse. You know what? Can't protect it against force damage. That seems to be this dude's MO, so I think protection from energy is not going to be too terribly useful here. So instead, L'Oreal is going to cast Fly.
On who? Because Arona can actually fly, I think, on her staff, right? We know this.
Let's have that be Cotton. Actually, it's touch, so maybe Mirad ought to have it.
I have
I mean-
Featherfall.
I'm also
Right,
carrying her too, so
Yeah, cast Fly on Mirad.
All right. Good to know.
and because that ability was used on me, I'm gonna immediately just fly at least out of line of sight, but still be near.
When it's your turn,
Winry.
we will get to that.
No, it's part of the bard thing.
Use your reaction to move your up.
My.
So going right next to Winry, but being out of line of sight from.
Okay,
I would just
hold
move
on.
as far
Are
as you
you
can.
flying away, or are you just standing next to Winry?
You have to fly away. Just.
Okay, I thought I could
Which
float.
is it? I gotta know.
Mirad, go.
Hey, I guess I'm forced to flee. Yes, sure. I was gonna wait for my action to actually pick up Winry and then book it, but
I have Featherfall.
Yeah.
She'll be fine.
Yeah, it is literally all you can do is either move or don't. That's unfortunately the part with that mechanic.
Yeah, because of the
you can't
reaction.
you can't do anything else.
oh no, I wasn't gonna ask for anything else. I was just gonna move out of line of sight for spell reasons. But yeah, I'm flee.
Okay. It is now Winry's turn. Cotton, you're on deck.
All right. Well, given Winry doesn't have any immediate way to fly, she's probably just gonna use the grappling hook and try to descend the rope to at least get out of immediate sight of this guy.
All right, go ahead and let's see.
Uh,
I'm gonna say, make me an acrobatics check.
oh boy.
And it should be with advantage because you're using climbing equipment.
Okay.
Yeah, it is true.
I needed that advantage then. Oh, it didn't do me too much good. I rolled a 7.
As you are grabbing hold and putting on the hook, you hop over and you begin to kind of lapel yourself down as easy as you can, but your boots slip on the rock every so often as you just have to grip hold and burn your hands on the way down.
Thank goodness I'm wearing gloves!
Yep.
Gloves are a thing.
Listen, as somebody who has burned their hands on a rappel rope, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
No bueno.
By the time you reach about almost towards the end, your arms are just not strong enough and your body kind of just gives out as you grip as hard as you can before finally slipping and let go. You are taking...
How far down?
You're falling about 40 feet. And you are taking...
How fast am I falling?
How far away would she be from me?
When I lose my grip?
Like, you would have to be already well down there. Like,
Yeah, what's
you're
well down
doing
there?
your full
Rope.
movement, yeah.
Yeah.
Because if she's still within 60 feet, I don't have to see her. She's going to instantly get feather fall.
When
thought you
it's
had
your
to see.
turn.
It's a reaction.
Featherfall
It's a reaction.
Bing bong!
Alright, fine.
I can cast it on
don't
myself, I can cast it on Arona, and I can cast it on her. Bing, bing, bing.
Alright.
Alright, well, Wenry was terrified and she's probably just like, oh.
Alrighty, and with that,
Hooray!
Winry, you escape. Cotton.
I have a quick question, though.
What?
Did Hornsby hear me by any chance?
You'll find out soon enough.
Oh, okay.
Hornsby.
I don't know why you want him to be in a deadly fight.
Listen, I have an idea and I want to use it. Aaron knows this idea.
I do.
She's going to just back away and just look at Arona going, just run.
Dr. Cottonelle, please, consider what you are doing at the moment.
Moving away from someone who hurt me?
I have not hurt you in the slightest.
Points at the 3 bleeding holes.
I correct myself. Dr. Cottonelle, you are an invaluable ally to the Luxon.
You also know I don't condone hurting people.
That I am well aware of. But we have so much more to show you. Various things that you can achieve. The work is yet to be done.
What are you asking me?
I'm asking you to make the right choice. As
what
you
would
see
be
as
this-
he spreads his arms out. We are on the very cusp of the next stage of evolution for our kind. For all of Erzheim. To protect it from the greatest threat that it will face soon enough. I need a bright mind like yours. The world needs a bright mind like yours.
If I go with you, will you leave them alone?
We'll still need the secrets to India.
I don't have them. But that's not a lie, she doesn't.
No, you are lying.
I don't have it.
You have the ring. You know
No,
what
I
the
don't.
ring is.
But it's
The
not on her
homunculus acts on
person.
its own.
That's true.
Yeah.
They act on their own based off of your orders.
So you're asking me to do a deception?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, hold on. I have to reset the Bluetooth. Give me a second. Alright. Wake up.
Miracle of modern technology.
Yeah, it doesn't help that my battery's dying. Okay. How's a natural 20?
Honey?
Oh!
Oh, that's nice.
That doesn't make you any less useful, then. Think about it, Coffin. By my side, we can achieve such great things. You'll be able to see your daughter again. Not face her as a monster, but as a mother.
Oof, that hurt. Do I have you word that you will leave everybody here alone and not harm them? You know my morals have always been this.
As long as all are willing to cooperate in a dignified manner, I am more than happy to leave them at peace.
Yeah, she doesn't want to see people die. This goes against her at all times. She also has a direct line to her dad, guys, so don't panic too much. And she'll just nod and look back at Arona, and then look back to him, and she'll go with him.
Very well. He's taking a step towards him. Miss Arona, I wish you to fully understand that I do not wish for this to be any more violent than it already has. Please, do me a kindness and a courtesy to tell me how to get to Windia. And as you see you, Cotton, walking over, taking a step by his side.
Oh, she's just, god, this sucks.
Yeah. You tell her eardrums are beating against it. She's barely catching her breath.
She's staring down Arona, just... She really doesn't want to see anyone die here.
See as she stands up. If you want my secrets, you're going to need to catch me first. Before her turn. Mira, as you continue to
Book it to the Night Wish.
towards the Night Wish, doing your full movement. End of your turn, and it is now Arona's. You see as Arona takes her staff, and she slams it into the ground as magic begins to wrap around her. And you see as he steps forward, no! And her entire body shimmers and then disappears. Well, I truly did not want it to be this way. Dr. Cottonelle, please, join me on the Luxon if you will. Before
She just
turning and walking away.
Yep. She has no choice but to follow.
As all of you manage to flee, Cotton taking Arthur's word. As a lot of you begin to head towards the Night Wish. Cotton, you head towards the left.
Dazzle will be on Night Wish. That's where he's going to be hiding.
That. We're going to go ahead and end today's session.
Darn,
you
and
do
I didn't
know
get to use the
Murad is
thing.
an idiot and will try to come after her, right? It doesn't matter what she thinks. At that point, he's going to be stupid.
You're not gonna know what happened yet.
Oh, he will. He will think that she got captured and the mage fled. He doesn't know what happened in that room after he fled. He's going to assume that she got captured and the mage fled.
We will have that discussion after game is done.
Yeah, of course.
It's my turn to pull a Leo.
All right. So, with that being said, so we're going to go ahead and leave today off. We're going to go ahead and jump on into some relatively quick announcements, and then see you guys next week. So, first and foremost, I am taking a bit of a break from streaming. As fun as it is to play Baldur's Gate 3 and enjoy that with everybody. I unfortunately want to get this big video project done for my Bridge One Shot, and my focus has been solely on getting it done, and it's been so much fun to think about. So, with that being said, I hope to have it done either before this episode is out or after this episode is out. So no live streams for a little while. Should be fun. Next up, I don't really think I have too much to say after that. I really want to re-emphasize about our Patreon, because it is how this show kind of has been able to kind of back fund some stuff. And it's been great, and I really appreciate it. I really want to emphasize that the kind of work that I do for the homebrew stuff is probably the stuff that I'm really proud of. I really hope that you guys head on over to the Patreon and give it a look-see, because it is like that Firearm magazine was a lot of work, and it's been very interesting. So please, if you guys be so kind, at least give it a look. And I really appreciate it. Thank you. And last but not least, don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube, because YouTube stuff. Because I know B isn't here today. We will have everyone back together next episode. And more interesting details in the future. But, that being said, I think that's where I'm going to go ahead and end my announcements. Blue, hanging out.
Well, this turned interesting. Hi, it's Blue Cosnate. Not much is really going on my end. I'm still heavily studying for my test right now. So, sorry, there's like a lack of whatever coming from me at this point. But by now, you should already see the human version of Cotton, so enjoy that piece. I had fun with it. I try to stream on Twitch or even TikTok with the same handle, Blue Kazanate. Unfortunately, like I said, it's kind of sporadic because I really need to make a career change. Anyway, not much else really. So if anything, Ray, it's your turn.
Howdy. I am Ray, also known as Key Inc. and Calligraphy Inc. on many platforms. I am playing as Murad, the captain, who's going to be very, very sad and angry next episode. That's for sure. He is not going to be okay. Let's see. Things that I'm doing. Around this point, I should still be very, very busy with some of the projects that I have in hand, but I am trying to make strides towards being, having my queue free opened for June. If possible. Lots of little mini works have been keeping me busy in the background. So it's been fun. Let's see. I think that's it. Yeah, no streams. I suck at scheduling streams right now. I'm so bad at it. But yeah, I think that is all for me. Off to you, Connor.
Hey, I'm Distortion Devil. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, Tumblr, and Blue Sky, Distortion Devil. I stream Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I also make homebrew content that's available in the DM skill. Oh, also, you can hear me as the trailer voice in Hunt Showdown's newest event, Desolation's Wake.
Hell yeah!
Ooh,
I
hell
saw
yeah.
the trailer. It's
Yeah.
so fucking cool, man.
Very nice. Good job,
Yeah.
dude.
I've been a big fan of Hunt Showdown for a long time, so it's an absolute honor, privilege, and joy to be able to provide some voice work for them.
Hell yeah!
Congratulations, dude.
It's so good. Alrighty, and last but not least, Kendra.
Hey, everybody. This is Kendra. I am transient day pretty much everywhere, all over on the internet. Not much going on my end, except I guess as of recording this, we're gonna be getting ready to do a whole big dump of TikTok. So, yeah, you'll know when that happens. If you want to find us over on TikTok, you can find us at D6, the letter D, the number 6, EOE. And please feel free to interact, leave a comment. If you have any questions, I might be able to get you some insider information. Keyword, might.
Alrighty. Oh, that being said, nothing else pressing?
Not just the panic on the inside.
Always. Alright, that being said, thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you for hanging out with us. Do be safe out there. We love you, and as always, see you next Sunday. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.